talking about you do a 3, 2, 1. Then I'll do the Redtail rogues this time. 3, 2, 1. Redtail rogues. So it's just me.
I think you did it both times.
Oh, it is what it is. Welcome back. It's the Redtail
Redtail
rogues. All right. And did we already do the sound check?
We did, yeah.
Well, who do we have? We got
everybody else.
We got DM Adam. We got
Squee the Artificer.
Squee the Artificer.
Diogenes the Green and Tusador.
Diogenes combo.
Oh, I'm really confused about my hockey choices right now. I gotta say.
Oh, buddy,
I'm
you just
so
gotta
sorry.
go.
You know what? Go Habs. But
yeah,
I'm a Leafs
buddy.
fan. It's hard to say that, but go Habs.
You know what? I as a Habs fan,
I'm
go
sorry.
for the Leafs win.
I need a Canadian team to win the cup, my guy. Anyway, I'm Noman. Thanks for my TED talk.
And we got
TED talk.
We got
an
Aegis. And we got Pierre Podeleon making a difference for the common person. Oh shit, it's floppy.
That's what Pierre said.
That's what Pierre said.
So, last game, you guys were brought into Memnon along the much lower River Aegis, where you had to trudge along the dried up shoreline. A bunch of ships. You explored some ships that were leaning over on their side and wandered into town. Poor Squee got cottonmouth. And then someone opened up a potion to quick lids, I believe. And that presence of moisture triggered, that was in this little square here, that moisture triggered the awakening of all the undead in the area that were affected by that pearl that you guys had found. That allowed,
It's currently in my bag of
right, and there's this large so there's this like white sand, this white dust, this kind of like an ash that's over top of all the sand. And as you walk and move, you leave trails of where you're going. But in the area where you guys had the battle with the zombies and then the air elementals came, and you decided to attack the air elementals, that area is stripped clear of this white powder. It all seems to have been accumulated into the area of the tide pool. There were stone pillars that are now, I'm assuming.
Do we want to do an experiment and pour out some of my snow in this area that's been cleaned of the white powder and see if it is tied to the white powder? I think we kind of assume it is, but it might be a good confirmation. Because everything that's was dried in the area has now been murdered.
Seems low risk. I mean, why not?
You do a small amount.
Let's try it.
Try a little bit.
Okay.
Low risk, low time.
Sorry to kind of interrupt your.
No, that's fine.
Before we jumped into something.
That's fine. You open up the cap off your thing. The snow pours out. You cap it again, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It melts to the ground. Now, where do you do this? Like on the ground where the powder isn't, or on the big pile of powder?
Where there is no powder.
Okay. Everything's cool.
Should I do it on the powder?
Yeah. No. Wait, it's water.
Sprinkle
It's-
a little.
it's technically
small
water.
amount.
Once it
I think
melts,
amount matters.
once it melts.
Is there a small portion that we can try that if you go and you put some of the snow on it that we'd be able to easily deal with or encapsulate for further
Well, I mean,
testing?
we can just take a.
Do you
take
take a
a
straw?
Maybe we should do a
right?
scoop into a jar and then put some snow in the jar, heat the jar so the jar becomes water and see what happens.
The jar will become water. Yeah.
Pretty quick. We're in the desert,
We're in the
so
desert.
the snow is not
Okay.
going to
I
last.
like these ones.
Does that mean, you know what I
Down,
mean? Like,
down,
make sure to isolate it somehow before you add the water, because doesn't the water make things go berserk? There's no way to turn it.
Well,
Sure. Thanks, buddy.
It's
we want
crunchy
everything
dill. I can't say
nearby
no crunchy
to
dill.
get the moisture.
Oh shit.
Because we haven't.
Thank you.
We're assuming this powder is associated, but I don't think we got actual confirmation from any Russia.
You haven't received no.
Yeah.
But
That
that's not the
check
point
is
of the
the one
test.
that
Is
you
not
roll
what we're
crappy
doing.
on.
Is that why we're doing this test? Now,
Yeah,
or
well,
is
that's
it-
right. I just wanted to make sure I don't
Yeah.
want to do something and then be like, well, you guys knew you should have done that.
Yeah. So
So yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, just a little bit.
we have a flask or something like that we're gonna.
So we'll take
Just
a small.
tell me how you're doing it.
Yeah, let's take a small amount of the powder.
Yes, sir.
Small amount of the powder
Thanks, Jay.
Yeah,
These are good.
into.
I should have bought a couple of them. I think about it.
I definitely have like a little beaker or something.
Yeah, we'll put a little bit of the powder into the jar. Pour a bit of snow on it.
You want to try some of this?
Does we'll put the cap on the beaker.
Yeah. Or a cork on the top.
So as soon as
Give it a little shake.
so who's around when you do this? Like, where is everyone?
Running.
Use
Running.
so who puts it in, and where is everyone in relation to that happening? Who's taking the risk?
I'm
So
going
I'm
to take
going-
a step back
Yeah, I'll do.
just in case.
I'm going to do this. I just want to check something.
I got a stelly
So-
list.
Well, what kind of is it in a flask? Is it in a tube? Like how
A
much
glass
are we
jar.
doing?
Yeah, so whatever kind of go.
About
We've all
40
got
feet
some
away.
kind of glass jars. We can go into one of the houses and find a.
With a lid on it, like so we can
Yeah.
put a stopper on.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
A little cork on top.
Uh-huh.
So you make it water and then just pour the water inside and put the lid on.
Like even an
Because
empty
it comes
wine
out a
in as
bottle.
billowing thing of snow. It doesn't come out a fine little trickle of snow. You take the cap off, it's a fucking blizzard, right?
Yeah, well.
Take that look, it was
No,
I
scoop
mean,
some
it
snow.
It's a
I was
fine
gonna say,
little
put
trickle
some
of
snow
snow.
in
It
the
is a
thing.
fine little trickle of
The,
snow.
the snow, we poured some snow
Yeah.
out, so we'll just put that in there, cap it. I'm doing this 20 feet away from everybody else.
It's not the sheepskin of like
And you're doing it.
snowstorm.
And I'm gonna
It
cap-
is actually.
I'm pretty sure.
No,
it's
it's like
shoots-
What
snow.
is
It's
what is
snowstorm.
your thing called? It's a derivative of the
What did we call it? The decanter of endless snow.
decanter of endless
Two
water.
Sidor is actually gonna hang out with you there to give you some backup. Just
Oh, as long as you're within 20 feet. I just don't want us all to take damage.
that's true.
We
All
are
right,
still
maybe we'll
on the
stay back,
day
but-
where we
And I
have
can-
immunity, or we have extra bonus health from
And I think I'm gonna.
So it can produce a gallon. The minimum you can produce is a gallon of snow, a gallon of water in snow, which is like half the size of the top of the pool table.
Yeah.
As a minimum.
Some
Yeah.
of the actually before we do any of this, I put some of the snow, that snow that we first poured out, I'll put in my mouth to get rid of the cotton.
It does not get rid of the cotton.
And what?
It
Not-
didn't get rid of the cotton mouth.
That's so yeah, that's what I need to know. So so everyone's the closest person to you is how far away?
20 feet.
We passed that.
21
31,
feet. Just in
31
case.
feet.
I am
31
at-
feet, if
I
I'm
am
not
at-
mistaken.
need you to- I need
We'll
Depends
say
on,
31 feet.
It depends on the.
31 feet.
This is me. Here.
40 feet. 40 feet.
Could you please roll me a Constitution saving?
On.
You have it,
I am
Adam.
proficient in that, which is good. Plus proficiency plus my con mods 18. 19 because of my ring.
So you're able 17. You're able to put the cap on, but as soon as the water touches this thing, you feel the breath being pulled out of your mouth towards this thing. You don't see it. No one else would see it. Kind of, you would assume it's kind of must be what those children were feeling back in
The statue.
statue. But it's like drawing it out, like you can feel it start to like you're short on breath and you can feel yourself drying, but very quickly. So this powder is like whenever it gets wet, will once again trigger the casting of that spell, and hence why the pearl will it's like concentrated because all the moisture in the area condensed. Hello. What can I do for you,
So
sir?
like
So
a
that's
rainstorm is
confirmed.
basically fatal for everything in the area.
There is no rainstorm.
I know, but
There has
if
been no rainstorm for months.
Oh, I guess that's why it's desert.
No
Well,
casting tsunami anytime soon.
the
Not if the white powder brown.
the desert. I remember all the oases down here are all dried up. Everything, there is no water down here. From your reports that you got, everything south of So Castle Tether was also having issues, but that's kind of where the limit of the reach is. These two rivers are mostly dried up, right? These ones you'll notice are rivers that do not travel terribly far inland, right? But it stops. Castle Tether is if you didn't go to that location, you just came straight down to Memnon. Everything down here is moistureless.
A dry area like that, losing rivers is
Between
deadly.
here and the mountains, like this, like
Deadly for everyone in the area, right?
And the crops. So there could be famine.
The
and-
Tigris,
you had-
Euphrates,
you had-
Nile rivers.
you
it
had
goes away.
reports that even the cactuses that they would drink from, they would harvest and get for moisture when they were surviving in the desert on long journeys. Those were not yielding water. The liquid that they were yielding was like fire. It would dry, like vodka. Like I said, it would draw out your moisture instead of replenishing it. And a lot of people died on the journey. Only the wealthiest people from Memnon and Kalasham in general are able to teleport somewhere like Baldur's Gate, because people aren't just going to blow a 7th level spell, right?
Assuming they have anyone who has access to it in the first place.
Or it'll
They
be
do.
expensive.
They do, but not many, and they want that person near them probably.
Well, just think about it. When even the casting of the spell, Cure Light Wounds, is like what 100 GP or something crazy. So when you go and move that up to being a level 7 teleportation spell, saves you like 20 days of travel kind of deal.
But
What
it's
do
your
you
life
think?
savings.
That's well, but not to someone who's rich.
Not to somebody who's rich, but to
Yes,
your
to a
average person.
normal
It's like a
person,
mortgage on a
it would
house,
be.
right?
They'd be like, I give it all up for this
There's no,
one trip.
there's
but-
no cost. It's just a verbal and semantic component. There's no material component.
No, that's all I mean.
If you're going to
if
a-
you're going
a
to like a
priest or something.
temple and you're
Oh,
like,
to go to a temple.
heal
Oh
me,
yeah, just to
they're
have them
like,
bother
it'll
to even.
cost that'll cost you like 10 gold or 100 gold or something.
Yeah, well,
So
yeah.
magnify that up to 7th level. What is the going rate for the casting of a level 7 spell? What's the I want to know now. Wait, before you do it though. Wait, before you do it, we have to guess. Casting, what do you think? I'm gonna go with 6,500.
Oh,
We're gonna
that
go
was my guess.
6,500 gold.
6,501.
for teleportation.
Is this if you cast it yourself or if
No, you
go
hire
cast
if you
someone
hired
else?
someone to do it.
6,500
I'm gonna say
gold.
6,000.
I'd say 100 GP per spell level.
Yeah, I'm
100
gonna be
GP?
like one guy on the price. Say 1,000.
1,000.
The actual retail price.
Because if you go over,
To cast the spell. Yeah.
All right,
7th level
what
spell.
is it? Because the 7th level, I think this should be legit.
So where's the? Isn't the
There's a
usual?
cost.
Oh,
Is that
You're gonna
DM's
find
discretion
that.
because it's different places?
Components verbal. It's only verbal components. I would say it will cost you at least 500 gold per level.
Oh, we all went over.
No, it's 3,500.
Because in order to
To
get
get 500
a caster of this level that can do this,
Oh.
even slightly
So it's
interested in what you're
500,
doing, you have to be able to be funding components for their other more costly
Yeah,
things.
I knew it'd
right?
be a lot. I guess I overshot it by quite a bit. But I mean, at
So I could be selling
3,500 to cast
teleport to
it.
people.
Yeah, but you have to
Theoretically,
go.
yes.
You have to go with it.
You end up.
Which is another thing, because then once the person goes with somebody, then
They
they're
get
gone.
back.
They have to go.
That's where you can make circles.
So there's 5 of us. If we were leaving and there were other people, we could bring them along for.
The circle just removes it just gives you a destination that you can go to. You still have to go if you're casting it.
Now, I have a question. So the circle themselves, is their purpose acting as kind of like a whetstone or whatever the right terminology is for that? Since you don't actually have to have seen it or known of it before, you just have to think of it, kind of deal.
You have to know the code. You have to know the
Okay.
the runes for each specific
But if
circle.
you knew the runes for that, unlike casting teleport normally, which you'd have to have seen the place or have a good clear idea of it, etc.,
Or being there, yeah.
you could just go there as long as you knew the code for one of a
But-
summoning circle that exists.
you
could
run the
go
risk
there.
because someone would give you that code.
That's right. Okay.
You
If
run
you
the
don't
risk
get it
then of getting a
Yeah.
bad code,
Okay.
and then I roll on that table, and depending
Alright.
what happens.
But I mean, say like theoretically, that's the way to go.
As long as if you have like
get
a,
the
you have a
cover.
rubbing
Alright.
or an actual thing, then sure.
Interesting.
So the party decided to head towards the Theater of All Faiths, which is the library, the building in which the library is located. The street on the way, Diogenes snaps the finger off one of the zombies, pulls off the ring. You already have the value of the ring. Triggers the zombie. 25 hit point zombie. I'm not going to bother running the combat. Dead. Because no moisture was involved. It's the only one that was disturbed. The only one that was.
As far as we know, it's just a copper ring on a ring.
You're passing by the whole way here. You're passing by shops and stalls where there's fruit, apples like raisins and stuff like that now that are sitting there. People in the midst of their commerce are still dried and stuck in place. If you want to do that stuff, you're like search for whatever you're welcome to. No fire burns. Now that you're away from that area where you were originally, the wind dies down. There's nothing. You're once again in an area where there's no wind.
Still lots of the powder though.
Still, the powder, and every step you take is a footprint. Very easy to track in this area. You can't help it disturb.
Like, hey guys, it'd probably be worthwhile checking out at least one shop and see if there's some useful stuff. I could use some components, and you guys could get better armor. Maybe we don't take too long, but it would be a bad idea to
Say we do the
bump some
library
stuff up.
first because we are going to be limited on. Eventually, we're going to need to drink or urinate
you guys
or
have-
something.
Let's do the
You guys have been
So
here
library-
for about.
primary quest out of the way before.
You've been
going
here
on
for
the
a
side
few
quest.
hours, right? You took your time. You wandered in, and if you want to head back to the ship, you shoot
How?
the flare.
Now, where's the nearest gate? out?
This is the nearest gate out. This large gatehouse.
Now
It's
that
actually
tower,
the only gate out.
Yeah, it looks like
There's one on the other side.
There's one over there on the right.
Oh, here, yes, toward the palace. Yeah.
What's that distance between the library is and the wall? Like, I'm assuming you can get up on the wall.
30-foot high wall. About 500 feet from where you are.
Like you could cross this town in 5 minutes.
It's not a large. It's a coastal
Yeah.
thing, but it's like the surrounding area is like these.
Right.
This is the main commerce port.
I'm gonna go to the tower. I'll
Which tower?
inform the nearest one, whatever is the closest. Because we're already in front
This
of the
one.
library, right?
This one here.
No,
That
that guy
tower.
right there.
Okay.
The closest one. And I'm just gonna inform everyone. I'm just gonna kind of take a peek. What I'm curious about is there's white powder all over here.
Yeah.
Is there white powder outside the walls surround the whole land,
Question.
or is it just this city?
So you climb up the wall.
I'm just curious.
It extends like overflow, right? Like when it happened, it was like a cloud of this stuff, and then it settled.
Yeah.
So 30 feet, say 60 feet from the wall, it's 30 feet. It starts to pitter out, and then it just fades away, and you're out looking at the desert. But
Desert, but no white
these farms,
powder. Would
dry,
have it.
right?
And they would have the powder.
They don't have the powder, but the land itself is dry.
Because I'm trying to. My guess is that the powder is from the moisture.
That's the residual.
And here in town, you would have had people, food, water wells, etc., etc., etc. So, would it be like
Matter and
would we have
antimatter,
noticed it
water
was
and
more
antiwater.
dense near the water before coming in?
It's more dense, and
Like
so
the
the water
big
would have
water.
pulled it away.
Yeah.
Right? Would have pulled the moisture away, right? And its effect would have already happened. But this stuff, like, it seems to be contained. Like, again, the water is back here, right?
Yep.
And this was all like just like a trudge to get up, getting drier and drier. It seems to be located mostly in city centers, right? Or, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I just
large.
yeah, because we dumped a little snow on an area without the powder, saying at some point in time we're going to need drink, so we might need stuff
Yeah.
out of town.
Mhm.
So, is there
Need to.
any evidence anywhere around water of powder, like water being the river itself? Is there any evidence?
So
that
this is all
any
like,
of the
this
river
is a
has
cliff
turned into
edge, and this
powder?
is all like
Yeah.
they have to climb up. You have to climb up the cliff edge
Through it.
to get into town. So that would have been water.
Right.
Right.
Is there extra powder there?
No, that's gone.
Okay.
Right. It's just on the streets, just on.
It's like it
just on
all
the streets.
existed, and then anywhere where there was water, it went and sucked it up, and then
Anywhere where there was water that. Yeah. Yeah.
it's like it was dumped on the city, and it sucked up water anywhere there was. That's why there's none on the crops either, because there was a lot of water there, so it sucked up a bunch of water and disappeared.
So if you remember, when you were back in Little Calisham in Baldur's Gate, you could see the moisture coming out of it.
Are the people that are husks covered in the dust? Yeah. Okay, that's what it is then. The dust was sprinkled across the whole city, and then anywhere where there was water, it acted as like a conduit to suck up the water. I don't know where it took it, but it sucked up the water, and that's why there's no dust there.
And as soon as
It was
now
utilized.
in that jar, after a while, the powder inside, the tiniest little pebble because there wasn't much water.
But does
So
that
the
make
dust,
sense?
the dust is absorbing. Yeah.
Yeah, the dust
Absorbing.
is like,
When this dust gets wet, it casts the
The
spell.
yeah.
So we have to figure out how the dust
Question.
is getting put on these things.
How do you get rid of the dust?
The
No one
spell
here
of
is
what,
sweating?
soul slurping or whatever it is.
Soul slurping? Is that a
I
spell?
don't know. Is that
Well,
too much?
what's
Am
that
I thinking
spell?
too much here?
I'm an
I-
elf don't sweat.
Elves don't sweat.
Too
If
pretty.
you had to describe,
I mean, if I were, yeah, I should play into that, but
I was just asking.
yeah, I
if you have to describe the effects of the spell, since it's an unnamed spell,
there's a name
How would
spell.
so it's a named
We
spell.
know
from-
the spell, yeah.
We know its actual name.
Hunger of Hadar, right?
No. Abu Galsum.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I
Alright,
just
so
looked
when
up
the white.
soul slurp theme.
But
And it gave
Oh
me
god,
the-
your poor search
well,
history.
That's what I
Oh,
know.
no.
I wrote spell 5e. I'm not stupid.
I can't for the life of
You
me.
go on incognito mode.
Yeah, there you go.
Abu
Right there.
Abu Galsum's hard will.
I just looking up soul slurping might trigger some
Very bad.
interesting
What does
advertising.
it do again?
15 years
Draw
ago, I
moisture
knew
from
a
every creature
teacher
in
who had
30
all of
foot
the
cubes
students
or
make
operations
Hotmail
of
accounts
variation.
when Hotmail was like
Each creature in that area needs to do a 31 feet.
and the students typed in hot.
Right?
Oh,
Well,
no.
V8
Oh,
chronic
yeah,
damage
that'll
and
do
chaos
it.
save or half successful. Non-magical
That's
plants in
a
the
Saw
area
things
that
you
aren't
didn't want to
creatures
see.
No.
wither and dies.
And how much is required for it to make that effect? Like a teaspoon?
As soon as a little bit of water
Having a Hotmail account.
hit that thing in the jar,
Nowadays.
it casts a spell.
My
Tiny
email
jar.
is adamcrosby@hotmail.com.
I'm
It's
going
old
to-
man. There's no
I'm
numbers.
going
There's no
to
underscores.
So my old one
Sword
was
underscore
full.
Bandit 79.
I have a Hotmail. I just don't
Hotmail.
use it.
I'm
Okay.
gonna keep it in a pouch.
Okay.
So I've got it. I've
No,
got
use it.
now
Change my
Use it
name.
a
anymore.
good amount of it.
Have a hot
So you have like a coin purse full,
A nice. I'm gonna put it in
a
a jar.
wineskin
Legal
full, or whatever.
A wineskin full.
Sure.
basically.
That wasn't the change. But I did get a legal
I
name
could
change
jar
too.
turd. I
My
could
last
jar
name was hyphenated.
Enough
dropped
to
one
fill a
of the
big
two
jar,
back
like a big 2-liter jar.
There's a story there. I'll ask you some other time.
2-liter pop bottle worth.
Cool.
It's actually pretty good.
Now,
Now I really want to
you guys came here in the early morning. I think that's what you said. Being that you've been here a few hours, it is becoming noon, and people are getting quite warm. You may want to seek shelter.
In the library.
Yes, you are in fact starting to sweat. Nate, thank you, Nate.
I'm not.
Except the elves,
Just asking.
who are just always pretty and smell good.
And the
It's
brilliant smelling
socks. Yeah.
I'm a human sweating and smelling manly.
Do gnomes sweat?
Have we been here long enough that
It's not. I'm not gonna let it play in
hunger,
yet. I'm gonna see
thirst?
what you guys do and just like
We'll
just
go
kind
into
of
the
Go
library.
to the
you
library.
guys decide what you're doing.
And now that we've figured out the dust, we can move dust and then create water in that spot and drink it.
So
We'll
give
be
me an
okay.
Arcana check.
For what?
And someone can help if someone else has.
Yeah, I'll
to-
give you advantage. Also, you probably don't have the +1 before anymore. I bet you that's probably gone after a while.
4 hours.
Well, someone can give me guidance.
I can give you guidance.
I've got 18 on an arcane.
One person
Oh,
rolls.
I got
it
a
in.
nat. I got a nat 20.
So,
Oh,
one
yeah.
person
That's
rolls,
fine.
and someone can give advantage. Right?
So
So,
the nat 20s.
so,
So it'd be like 33.
But
for
nat
my-
20.
so with that arcana, you know that you're thinking about how this dust would proliferate, how it would get somewhere, and know where to go, and it would have to be something directed. And it dawns on you've already fought, or you didn't have to fight. You already have encountered air elementals, right? They could very easily and very quickly distribute this stuff. In fact, they were gathering it up in a spot for a purpose, right? That you don't know, but you can piece together since you have a little bit of moisture hit that they can take that and put it somewhere else, right? But, so
They're gonna reuse this.
they
stuff.
know that you know that this would be
permit taxes.
this was proliferated on purpose,
funny.
right? It's not like it
Still
might be residue. You thought it might be residue, but it's proliferated out on purpose. And you know, you still haven't. You came here looking originally for like fire elemental, fire, some kind of old demon. Like you saw the blue flames and stuff like that from the glow from them from Baldur's Gate with your spyglass. So, yeah, it's being distributed by things that have some control of at least elementals, right? What do you want?
I'd like to go inside this library.
Okay, so
I'm with you, bud.
Sorry, Adam.
I just said library.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
you head toward the Theater of All Fates, and
I'm gonna
the table dressing.
cast hide in shadows first, and then be sneaking this time while
So
we're
it's-
doing this stuff.
like I said, it's noon.
Oh yeah. Can I chill on your
Going
back?
to be
That's fine.
midday,
You should prep
so there aren't
your-
really shadows.
Yeah,
Need
there's lots that
shadows.
are done from like the rooftops, obviously.
Well, it's like I
depending
said,
where the
it's getting to
sun's
noon,
Right
right?
above.
It's getting
Oh,
to noon,
it's
so
not
it's down. There aren't very many shadows at noon.
Well, the rooftops, as they have their overhang and stuff, shrubs
Oh, okay,
themselves
so-
hiding in behind a rock.
Could be some
So-
We just
shadows.
bangs open the doors and all.
Yeah. Like,
Carl?
plus, it also like I've got
So-
Pass Trace going. I'm casting it.
He's a little
Or
And
kid.
some-
now, and now I'm gonna
doors
use my
could be-
sneak
He's
right
got
now.
to try hard.
Which I
Give me your-
have
give me your
advantage.
base.
Runs at them.
Which I have advantage on. It's
Screaming.
gonna be a plus 23 now.
Okay.
So whatever I roll plus 23, and I got advantage
But
So-
disadvantage because we bang through the door.
on. 23. So 30,
Went and kicked it with his
35.
little
So
foot.
35.
Before you bang through the door, this is kind of the setup of what you see over where Nate is. There's these two large braziers that are here that are currently, they're not lit. The white powder covers everything, and there is a staircase that leads up to like a large flat platform where someone of a given faith or at one point would have been ministering to the people. There is the platform here is currently empty. We'll put this here just as if a priest or someone of some importance was talking to a large crowd of people, they would be doing so from there, right? 3 sets of stairs lead up onto this large platform, and then there is another staircase and that's 20 feet up. There's another staircase that goes up another 20 feet, and this layer, this size, represents this layer here of
Big outside one there.
the middle one.
Oh, the middle one.
The middle one. Right, so you're on the second tier
Yep.
of this tier. Right? So the door behind it is closed. You can see that there is the narrow windows that you would expect to see on like desert kind of buildings. It's a large stone structure, and you can see that it is shuttered from the inside. So when whatever happened, it would have shuttered inside. The front door, the front gate is locked. Where did the door? Yeah, bang.
Is this the
So
one
it's
you
closed.
tried to kick down?
I guess.
So you kick
So you
the door.
bounce
So
off
you
the
can't
door.
go up and kick the door.
I'll push it first.
It got a handle. It's a stone door, and it's very ornate. And on it, you can see, on some of them would be like some of the more well-known gods, like Obad High, stuff like that. But there are some that are just you don't recognize this. But they're all like a great number of faiths would be represented here. If someone wants to make a religion check,
Can I do that?
sure. Yeah.
I also gain +1d4. Am I reading something that was written? Like, do I see these symbols written?
They're not.
Or painted?
They're carved in.
Oh, okay. I
They're
don't know if I
carved
can
in,
remember.
but they're not. They're not like words. It's more like the symbol that represents Obad High. The symbol
Yeah.
that represents temples.
If I'm making a ability or a history or ability check, so in this case religion involving calligraphers. Like,
Oh, nice.
so
I would
if-
say that this. I would
this
say
would
that.
count?
Would apply to this, sure. In this case,
and it's a wisdom check.
it's a religion check. It's intelligence.
Religion.
Isn't
The knowledge,
You're
right?
7, 18 plus 1.
The effect of your hero's feast that lasts for 12 hours from the time of the
24.
24. So everyone still
Nice.
has that, except
That's why I was asking
Except
about wisdom because I'd get it.
Tusador would, right? Or would Tusador? As far as I know.
So you don't again. You recognize a great many. It's odd to see so many faiths in one area represented, especially from what you know about what your character would know, from what the experience that Squee has had in Baldur's Gate and at Piertown in Baldur's Gate is that the Kalashits are very xenophobic. See so many faiths on a door of a very important location this far into the interior is kind of strange. It doesn't line up, but maybe something happened to make them become xenophobic, right? But they it's odd having so many different faiths represented, but you notice that a lot of them are neutral to lawful.
Well, you can be lawful and evil. Do we see the library? What was it? Can we get a refresher on what specifically the thing in the library we were looking for?
You guys were looking for any kind of reference you could to
Nice.
Dantrix.
Yeah, is that
Can I do just a quick history?
Sure.
Not that it's gonna add much, but no, I know nothing.
it was Zaprid.
It's not one, so no less than nothing. I knew less than I knew before.
You forgot something.
Yeah, you with your check, you know the general disposition, mostly neutral, and lawful gods would be represented in this temple, which tracks because it is a civilization. Civilizations don't usually spring up around evil deities, especially not chaotic evil deities.
Sorts
Right.
of things creep up better in most cases.
So this is like a church, sort of, but it's also a library.
It's a repository of knowledge, right? So there's a temple, which is where they would reach the masses of people and disseminate their information and hold a lot of. They wouldn't be having speeches held at the palace. The people in the palace doesn't want the citizenry walking around their land, their guard. But this is a great place to get to the common folk and spread a message, right? You're high up from where you are. You're looking out over the tops of the rooftops. You can tell your voice would carry.
And a lot of these places that people would spend a lot of time on the rooftops actually. And you could go from rooftop to rooftop. If we're talking like Babylon or
When you say that,
Nineveh or any of those places, right?
I'm gonna look for some thieves markings and see if there's anything I notice either etched into the buildings, the
roof.
temple itself, the rooftops.
Give me your and show me where you're going. Where you headed with that? Which direction?
All right, so we're on number 2, is what you're saying?
You guys are on this platform where the hand is.
Okay, so it'd be
That's
from-
what I've tried to represent as best I can.
So it'd be off to the right of number 2 because it looks like all those rooftops are
down this
very
way.
yeah, because it looks like all those rooftops are tight together enough for you to be able to move from rooftop.
So
to
you're gonna
rooftop
try and get
deeper.
across. You're gonna like what? Try and get across onto this rooftop.
Correct.
So you're this is when you're
And it
on
looks like
here.
all those other ones are line 1, 2, 3,
This
4,
is-
5, 6,
Yeah,
7.
this is kind of slanted, kind of like a type of pyramid you find in like Aztecs
yeah.
and stuff like that. So you can run across this. It's jagged enough. It's not
Oh,
smooth.
yeah.
You could run across it and try and jump over to the house.
Yeah,
if
it's a
you
plan.
want.
It's going to be it doesn't
be a
look like
jump
it's going to
check.
be a massive check or anything.
No, but it will be a check. You can't do
Yeah.
this while you're hidden, but you can hide once you land.
Yep, understood.
Not with the pyramids as much, but like in these places.
So it's going to be
you know, the
acrobatics
rooftop to
over
rooftop
athletics.
was like it wasn't a bug, it was a
Acrobatics
feature,
over
right?
athletics.
You're supposed to be able to.
7. That's all right. Doesn't think my acrobatics is really good. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
He's already up at the door. You kick in
16?
the door.
16.
16. You make it, but only just.
Okay.
Right?
That's good enough for me. It's good enough
Like,
for me.
You think maybe you underestimated the distance. It was not good. Yeah, it was close. And you would have
16,
fallen.
Damn.
You would have fallen 15 feet from that rooftop. Right? On this rooftop, you can see it's just like it is.
Yep.
Right? There's a platform that goes across to this building. Right? This is a slightly lower rooftop, and there's a palm tree.
I'm more just like going back into stealth mode there since the rest of the party's around, and I'm observing. I'm
Okay.
covering from up there. Now
Okay.
that I've got a good lookout on everything.
Okay.
So for the next 10 minutes, within 30 feet, I know if there are any aberration celestials that would like to take theme or
There are undead.
there are undead within 30 feet.
There are elementals. Within how far of you?
30 feet. Similarly, you know if there's a place of object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
Within 30 feet of you.
Within
And
30
it's
feet.
how long
moves
does it
with me
last?
10 minutes. So I wanted it while we're exploring around. If this is like a holy place,
So as
there's
you're
good
getting
and
to
evil.
things, it pops up
So-
as you're
Yeah,
approaching.
it'll move with me.
So that's what the place object is. So it's like as you move toward a place
Mhm.
where an object
Mhm.
is, it will radiate.
Yep.
But
I'll be able to sense it. around
so right away, this powder that's on the ground, evil, right? And the effects of the spell are evil. There are undead around.
And I know the location of them, so I'm assuming that it's the. All the
You're
people.
on the upper floor here, like almost like. So what stops this? Is it like a tight thin sheet of lead?
one foot of stone, inch of common metal, thin sheet of lead, or 3
So
foot of
aside
letter
from the
dirt.
undead that you see out in the street in the middle of
Yeah.
their daily things that are like buying
Mhm.
apples, leading children on their way to school, just frozen in time. And aside from those, you don't see them. They are undead, but they're immobile. It's hot outside. You guys are. You're in up. You go to try the door. Doesn't open. It's locked. His piece up. So where everybody is.
I had to move up there with him.
Okay.
After he jumped out the door.
I now see
I got-
your.
So there are again on the sides of this building are narrow little slits.
Yep.
Tiny windows that are shuttered from the inside. The inside is shuttered off. Yeah, and the powder is kind of blown up into the alcoves here, and there's blown up like sand.
How difficult from this vantage point up there, whereas how difficult would it be to get slits?
It's not hard.
Or is
He
it
just ran
distance?
across. He just ran across the side.
Oh, I thought he ran over to the other building.
He ran across here
Yeah.
and jumped
Oh.
across.
Oh,
So
to there.
you can easily
Yeah,
maneuver to
I
get
to
to
the
the
right.
window, but they're very, very narrow and shuttered on the inside.
What's very narrow?
Colin could that through?
Goblin can fit through.
No.
Goblin could squeeze through.
I got plenty of space. I also have a potion of diminution. I can make one of those small.
Save that.
If that ever comes into play.
Are they latched?
They're just
Like,
wood,
it,
right?
like it's just,
There
like,
would.
like, does it look like it's like a solid piece, like it
looks like
folds
it-
out, or is it two pieces?
Two pieces that
joined
come
together?
together. And they're closed and
I
latched
had that,
because
I
they would
took
have
it
blown
off.
open probably with all
That
the
was
stuff.
like my last was the thing, and then there were
there
other
any way
things I
to kind
wanted
of
too much.
See, like would, if
Design
I'm looking at it,
Yeah.
could I say, that's
It's a
probably
spell
where
I
the latch
it's a
is.
spell I own. It's
Yeah,
not
probably
ready
like
to
the
go.
middle of it. Yeah.
It's neat. It's a plot
You know,
spell,
you can see
right?
the seam where they would
Yeah.
come together. You can't see like there's no fitting on that side. It would just be like a thing on the inside. It might be just be two pieces that fold in with a bar across it. For, you know,
24 hours.
That's usually plenty strong enough.
No, I don't have it right now. That's
Something that
that's
could-
freaking cool.
when you get to it,
Okay,
like,
we'll have to.
With a force cannon.
That'll
So
open it.
once-
Probably.
I say it's a little more subtle, but
It's wood. Fire will open
That's
it too.
awesome. Crawling through people's cheeks now. Plumbing into their ears.
I'm gonna just take a shot.
That's
Okay.
See on one. See if
Flip
I-
it.
So squeeze up there like at the door, and you can like be standing, kind of like on the ledge, like looking down the window ledge and trying to take your shot, right?
Yeah.
So I'm running up. I'm like, my brave friend. Like,
What?
I admire your bravery, but like, should we
That's
not maybe be a
24.
little bit more
Did
cautious?
it hit? You hit it.
Okay.
It wasn't a crit. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Standing in front of a tunnel, a short tunnel that leads to this. Okay. So your arrow sticks into the wooden frame of it.
Yeah.
Like breaks a hole through it. But this it's still you can hear it. It stops skittering off on the ground. And it's
I
it's
can
dark
reach my
inside.
arm in and.
That's
so
a
much?
narrow hole, so it's
Oh, okay.
He's little.
You
No,
would've
but I
taken a
was
bit of a
aiming
panel.
for like where the latch.
well, where you
That's what I
think,
was
oh,
hoping.
okay, so
That's what.
okay, I see. You're aiming for what
Right. I was like, if I could see, kind of like a little.
Take
you
a little
see
guess,
spot.
Okay. So 21?
24.
Okay. 24. So fine, yeah. So you shoot the arrow, it goes through, it does bust the latch off. And you don't need to put your hand through it.
Okay.
The door now will swing open, right? The window can swing open. So you will come in here. Now that can't be closed and latched again.
And I'm gonna.
Okay.
You got it.
Just so we know.
It can be closed. It might not be in the latch. Or some of
The
things
DM says
we
that for
have
no
to.
reason in particular.
No reason.
I
at all.
remember a scenario very similar to this from the past. This is
Right.
So
Small little thing. It's not like you're trying to climb from one boat to
I assume
another.
I
something
can't
like
fit.
this has happened at least a couple times.
I'll go to the door and try and open it.
Okay, so you step inside. You have dark vision.
So everyone's going into the temple now?
He is right now.
I'll follow.
Now hold on. Okay, I follow you.
I shot out latch.
Yep.
Window. He's the only one big enough. Well, no.
And then no.
Those are the only.
Carl, I
smaller.
need you to roll. Everybody outside because they just went inside. So put yourself inside there, Nolan.
I'm always
This
with
is
Noman.
you?
Yep.
And don't
No.
forget I'm hidden again.
You open it. Sorry, you open the.
I went
you
through
did
the
open
window.
You're currently. He said he's going in there with.
Oh,
with
you're over
Nolan,
there.
right?
Okay, yeah,
Are you
sure.
going
That's
into
there's
the
square.
window?
That's what you
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I'll follow you.
Okay,
I'll follow
so-
you. I'm
so-
behind
so-
you.
So just put them like on the same.
So
because
I'm
that's kinda
gonna
sus,
I'm gonna
doesn't
follow
matter.
you if I can't get in yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna be where
Well,
you are.
why put myself a couple feet back from him?
You just came in through the
But you're
window.
in through the guy coming
Think
from the
about
same
it. You
window,
just came through
right?
a very narrow window. You're not going to be able to get.
Nick,
So you
put
hop
me
in.
next to the window.
There's no dust in here.
So
but
I'm
the air
always
is
near
stale.
Noman.
You can smell the
Can you
smell of
fit?
natural decay.
No.
So someone has died in here. Something has died in here, and it's decaying. Natural decay. Like it's not like outside where everything is just jerky, right? And it's faint. But you look and you can see there's these walls are here just for structure, right? The trees represent trees that would be grown if they were nurtured, that someone would be tending, making this place an idyllic interior garden, like but if the gods were to look upon it, they would be pleased, right? It's very well decorated and ornately
like
consecrated
the
or
hanging
desecrated?
gardens.
but like
That would be-
but indoors. But there's nobody around to maintain the life that was here, and so it's
So what once was beautiful is now
all
unkept.
it's still dead. It's still
As we walk in, is there anything consecrated or desecrated?
this area is consecrated,
It's all
still, right?
So this is like a very holy,
Right.
It was at one point.
Is it possible?
And
for
only when
anyone
you
large
walk
enough-
through is it consecrated. You get that sense that it's
Well, it's only within 30 feet.
right.
Is it possible for anyone else to get through, or is it just the little guy?
Just so you guys can get through.
As in all of us.
No.
Get through.
No.
Two
Little
little
The two small guys. That's
Very
why I
small.
went with them.
Very narrow. I just shot out.
All right.
the
And,
lodge.
well, in which case,
So
I'll
you
be
go
hanging
over.
out
Just
with
in
you
one
guys.
Close the
horse
window,
cave.
and then we'll go over
Alright,
to the.
Yeah,
It's
are we able
back
to?
open
Are we
again.
able to open up any of? You said they're boarded up from the inside, right? Is there any
Don't
close?
open the window.
No.
There's no dust in here.
Good point. I'm just trying to think of an easy way to get them in.
I mean, I would.
Under the door.
I have enough tools. I could put a temporary latch on that window.
If that's what you're doing. Yep.
Do that, and then we'll go to the door to let these guys.
So you begin repairing it and you send him over to. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's repairing the window, so you can close it.
That's great. You can
And then
fix
you can
stuff.
send
I
me
forgot
over to
that.
inside the door.
That's
Okay.
crazy. So you can
Inside
fix
this
door
door,
too?
you can see that there is a bar that's been put across it. It's a large wooden bar that is put against this door to stop it from moving. There is there is the bar, and then there is also a lever.
Levers. There can be so many different things.
I wish I had made how I can even pull the
Push
lever.
the big red button.
You have mage hands.
Because I'm a foot tall, right? So pulling a lever on a wall is not an easy thing.
Jump up and down.
Foot
on the
tall,
lever.
holy
I'm,
smokes.
I'm a gnome. I'm tiny.
I'm
You're
gonna
what,
use
3
my
feet?
weapon, or not my spell storing item, and give you the
Full strength?
or whatever.
Oh,
full
so I can
strength.
jump up.
So you get advantage on all your strength checks.
Okay, well I'll jump up and try to pull the lever.
Okay.
What do I have to do?
Jump. So you make it an athletics check to jump.
Probably would have let you just do it if you.
You get advantage.
I mean, no, but I'm a gnome. I'm
You get
playing
advantage.
my
Got it
No,
character.
clear,
it's
right?
not like it's.
Well, he's a foot tall. He said, not 3 feet tall.
I'm tiny.
The lever's
I
up
know.
there. I mean, it's an issue, right?
Well, no, but he's just got a. You're thinking it's DC 10. You have advantage on it.
I hit the 10.
Okay. Cool. But did you roll a 20 though?
No, I rolled
Okay.
a 10.
So you
Okay,
grab the
here,
lever?
I'll roll the advantage. That was not a 20.
Okay. So you grab the lever, and you're hanging from the lever. And as you're hanging from the lever, it does start to move. You can feel it wanting to move, but something's not letting it move.
I pull myself up onto
Give
the
me a-
lever, so I'm standing on top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we
I'm
just-
on top.
yeah.
I would like to jump. Jump and then try to put more weight onto the end.
Okay. So he jumps onto the lever. Okay. Make your
Let me
make,
know when I'm finished my job.
okay, make an athletics check.
4. Well, athletics. Actually, I have.
Advantage on it because you still have the both strength.
Yeah. Okay, advantage on it. Sure. 11 is really great, and then I have a +6. So
Okay, so you're able to jump on it and balance on it. And again, you feel it wanting to go. You hear
that was acrobatics, by the way.
okay. You hear
You know, I
you
know
hear a
like
little
me, so
it feels like it moves but in a bad way.
Yeah, stop doing that.
Okay.
In a bad way.
Like,
How does a lever
it feels
move
like
in a
the
bad
lever
way? That's
the
not
lever
good.
moves,
Well,
but
then
the
when it goes like
mechanisms
this,
inside don't
And it
move.
bends here.
Right?
When it's supposed to bend
It's,
here and
it's
it bends
locked.
here.
Yeah, you're screwing with a latch that's
You're finished. You're finished.
Okay, I'm gonna go
He
and
probably catches
examine
me in
the
the
lever.
I'm still jumping up
Okay.
and down when he
He's
finds
jumping
me.
I tell him to
down.
stop.
What other places the latch could be connected to? Different.
So
move the
There's
bar
there's
first, maybe.
pit.
there's a pitton across it. There's
Yeah.
the wooden bar across it.
And say move the
Yeah.
bar first. Yeah.
It's a tight fitting bar, so you can't move the lever because the bar is in the way, stopping the door from going up. You have to move the wood out of the way.
So let's do that.
Okay. Straight check. 10.
PC 10. But you've got advantage on strength checks right now because of your the ability.
I don't know. I have +0 to my strength.
So do I. But you have
Okay,
advantage.
so I have
It's just
advantage
a
on
DC 10.
Sure, I'll take it.
Two little guys.
Oh yeah, I hit it on both.
Cool.
Nice.
So you slide the bar out of the way. What was your total?
19.
So yeah, so you
Very good.
slide the bar out of the way, right? It drops, and now you can feel the lever is more likely to move. However, for the people who are outside, everybody who's outside, except me, give me a Constitution saving. It's hot. You're in the sun.
For 2 score, that's
You said a con?
14 for Diogenes. and
64.
Ooh. 1 for
It's fucking hot, and as you wipe your brow,
I'm an elf. What else?
bullshit. The water on your hand is immense, right? And it's like, and it drips and lands on the ground.
Okay.
And the same thing happens to you. You're quite wet. You guys are inside. So
Manly.
And
wet.
you're by walls, right? Both of you are by the
Yeah.
walls, so there's been more piles of
piled
sand.
up
Yeah.
so good thing you closed that latch.
Damn
I
sweaty
thought we
people.
were friends, Adam.
Damn sweaty people.
Squee.
So
Hey, we're opening the door for you.
the
Well,
door is
Not yet.
so you kick the latch over, and the door begins to move as this happens. So
Hold it closed. Manage on strength. Help! We're dying out here, please.
Well, all that would have happened before we got too far. It's been a few
Yeah,
turns of us
yeah,
doing
yeah,
this
yeah.
stuff, right? Oh,
42. 42 necrotic damage.
and didn't.
And you can feel the air being pulled out of your lungs. You don't have to make this check.
42.
42.
But
not
if you
poison?
crit-
Where's it?
if you
So
crit-
I'll use my
No,
react to take half
two
damage
stores.
from that.
2 stores dead.
Oh.
Am I able to?
Can he be?
As he
I
dies,
guess.
he turns into a pile of snow. Next round,
Oh God!
next
No.
round, he will be a human-sized puddle.
Sad. I had no chance. No chance to do anything.
Oh.
Should've
Shut the
saved.
door.
What's that?
I mean, the nat 1. That's
Could have rolled correctly. Yeah.
Shut
hit
the
on the nat
door.
one.
Get inside and shut
Okay.
the door.
Well, it's gonna be a while until I can make another one of those.
That was 42.
Not necessarily.
Wow.
What was the save?
at least
I
you were
think
using the
did
high-level spell
Diogenes pass?
15.
I
You got a 14. You
did
said.
roll. I had 14. So it's how much
Same as
damage?
again?
If he saved, he didn't
You
save.
said
it was
14
42.
again. So how much? 30, 40.
42.
42. But
Has anybody else taken anything?
as that happens,
So
You
12.
had.
Yeah.
you
You had.
start to
oh,
feel
you had
lethargic.
12.
This round,
temporary
you
health.
don't have
temporary.
a level of exhaustion. Next round,
Oh, but did
you
he take
will have a
damage in
level
the
of
fight?
Is this one of those things that a thief can
Think-
save
but
for?
he already
Can
healed
just
me.
Oh,
automatically
then you
only
don't have
take
to
I
half?
don't have the
health
12
then.
temporary.
uncanny
There's already-
dodge.
there's already on
That's
this half.
avoidance.
That's
That was
yeah.
from
That's-
Avoidance
is
would
okay.
automatically.
But
You
he's,
would automatically
he's mourning.
take half.
There's
Yeah,
nothing
you're
I can do
safe.
about it. Just take it.
I
Yeah.
can heal you.
But now you can beeline it for the door that is opening. So you being on the furthest away, Carl.
I'm outside.
You're outside,
Yeah.
and you failed your con
Correct.
save, and you're also
Yep.
hot and sweaty.
Yeah.
Okay. You start to see the undead masses that are outside in the middle of their day start to crack. Shift slowly the way they did before. Your turn. You're on initiative, but it's your turn first because we're just going to go around. You're the one who has the furthest to travel.
Well, are the first travel? Aren't they gonna have to come back out that same front door? So aren't they the closest actually?
You're here.
I think we're trying to go inside
They're
and
here.
lock the door behind us.
Oh, you guys are trying to go in and lock
Yeah.
the door.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll jump from one rooftop
Acrobatics check.
to the next, and then onto that pillar, and then onto the second story flight area there.
So you're going this way. Acrobatics check here
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
because you're jumping down lower, right?
Low DC though.
Yeah.
These are
That's an
easier,
easy.
these are
and it's-
easier,
Now
these
it's
are-
actually got a little ramp there. I don't even
This is-
like. I'm
this
just
is-
running across the.
Are you
little-
trying to jump over to here, or you said you're coming?
I'm coming
here?
down there and then jumping
This is
across the
nothing.
circle.
Jumping down here.
But then going to the circle,
Yeah.
and then from the circle
Yeah.
onto the platform to get
So
in.
10 to get down, 10 across, 12 here,
All right.
but it's 3 checks. Right? He's almost got a level. He doesn't have disadvantage, but he's about to have a level of exhaustion. And
What-
this is, if I were to estimate, the distance you're
You're good at-
traveling would
you're good at
be
this.
about 70 feet. You can do it. Yeah, total of 70 feet.
Well, my speed is 40 if it's the first action of
Yep,
the
so you have a chance,
initiative.
but you're
because of
taking
my
two-
Gloomstalker
But you're
stuff.
taking 3 jumps. So we're gonna fudge a little bit, give you a chance.
How about, isn't it only 2 jumps?
It's 3.
It's 3.
One down, one across.
Do we have a sense of how many people were or entities were?
Well, they didn't
facing?
look like they were that
So the-
difficult,
a
those
c-
jumps.
city-
So you're
the
probably
city
pretty
The
good.
highest DC is 12. You passed.
So they're plus 9.
Right, and so they're all
probably about
up
15,
15
16
plus
people.
9,
They're up
22.
to pretty good.
3 plus 9, 12.
Yeah,
Still
that's
probably
fine.
fine.
That's
Now
10.
you-
10
now
was
this-
DC.
This is
Alright.
the last one. This is DC
Alright.
12.
I just want to see
Let's
a 1.
go, boys.
One.
No, 9 plus
Right.
9
I
plus
was just
9
hoping
is
for a
18.
stumble. Just hoping for a
No,
stumble.
no, I made it across.
Carl,
Plus 9 is
you
18.
run across and you're getting there. The doorway is opening. Okay, you will be in next round. No problem. Nate,
Alright.
you're there at the door as he opens it. Step inside, and right in front of you is a large, not sarcophagus. What is it when it's a tomb with a statue of a heavily armored and gilded warrior on top of it, right? With a nameplate carved underneath it.
Is that not a sarcophagus?
It's I don't think it's called a sarcophagus. It's
Sarcophagus
This
is
is
the
more
weird,
mummy,
like,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Egyptian.
mummy-ish, yeah.
yeah.
Grave marker.
And you can only assume that the statue on top would depict the person
Not a
inside
killer.
in a noble pose.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously, someone of some importance to these people. On the wall behind them, flanking the opening into the center area where there is a large statue. That. How long is your dark vision actually?
My dark vision is.
You don't have dark vision, no? Okay, so from the light from outside coming in, you see that casts light inside. You're able to see this statue in dim light. It's a can't tell if it's a male or a female form, but it's a person standing on a circular dais, holding in each hand scales. Okay.
To the DM.
Beyond them, you can see that there
Only
are
that
2
one is
actual
not good.
sarcophagi flanking that entryway. Probably servants of this person who is entombed, enshrined by the opening. The person has put that would signify to anyone with the religion skill period that this person is someone of prominence. Someone would be expected to come in and pay their respects to this person who probably was, when you're guessing, without anybody reading it, someone very important to the city of them at some point. You're inside because you've got it. You've got the lever. You're still outside,
I'm still outside.
and you
is
see
this door still barred then?
No, it's
No,
open.
we just
It's
opened
open.
Okay, I'm
You see
coming in.
two Sidor hit the ground, turn into a pile of snow.
I'm sad.
Okay. You can feel.
Yeah, try.
You can start to feel like the wind being like the breath being pulled out of you. Next round, if you're still outside, you'll have a level of exhaustion.
I am definitely coming inside.
So you're going inside, but the door is open. So now everybody at the end of this, who's in like have to make a save versus getting a level of exhaustion. Because the door is open. You've successfully sealed the window. Okay.
As soon as it opens, I'm back.
Yeah,
I
well,
I
we
could
see
go in
what's
pretty
his name
far,
drop.
actually.
Yeah, you see him drop, and you see the puddle, and it's right in the pile
Yeah,
of the
as soon as
sand
I
and
see
this
that,
white
I'm like,
powder.
we need to close this door. You guys have
Yeah,
to get in
we'll
here.
just
first.
yell.
And the wind starts to pick up outside.
So
Same
I,
thing
I
that
go
happened
Do you
right
want me to
around
blow
the
wind out the door
Not yet.
to
Just-
prevent?
Well, because they need to get in, so you're gonna
Yeah.
be blowing against them.
Okay.
So I get in and I'm very quickly clear of the door.
Yeah,
I got a lot of
scoot
speed.
in there as well.
Got
You
mobile.
head in. Is your mini in here?
High deck.
Oh, and bring the little kid in. I have to save for him.
Where do we find a kid?
That's
guy.
He's the one who's
That's
been
Tabernacle.
Oh, Tabernacle. Oh,
Yeah, the guy's son.
fair enough.
You know what? He would have gone in through the window with you guys because
He's tiny.
Okay.
Yeah. and he's
Tabernacle.
sitting there with his flint and tinder. He lights a torch.
we
and he's
forgot
got.
all
He
about
has
him.
a torch.
Or Tabernacle.
That's his turn.
Okay, is everybody in? We'll yell at the big guys to close the gate or the door.
Yeah.
Close the gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not really.
Now, everybody,
equipped
please
for
give
that,
me a Constitution saving throw. DC 12.
Go and save DC 12.
Except Nate, you don't have to. Either.
Nice.
17,
Pass.
18,
14
19.
anyways.
20 total.
12.
Nice.
14.
19.
Get inside. You close the door. Nobody suffers a level of exhaustion. But you're trying to catch your breath. Everybody has that caught. Everybody's got that sense of just, they're tired. They're dry.
They got the pasties.
Yeah. You're thirsty. The area you're in is
Pasties.
consecrated, yet you still sense that there are undead present, even though it's consecrated.
I'm gonna spend 2 charges of my staff
Good
healing. Actually, 3 charges of my
Disney
staff.
Channel.
Ooh.
Thank you.
So you have 3rd level cure wounds. What? Cast on you.
I will be taking
what I'm
care of my
checking.
friends, that's for sure.
Your wounds.
All the conjures.
I think it's always D8s, but it's the amount of them that go
Per
up.
level. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure
1d8
it's
plus spellcasting mod. My
So-
spellcasting mod is my.
So, but
plus
yours would
4.
be 3D8 if you're
Yeah,
casting
so
a
3d8,
spell.
yes,
Yeah.
yep, which is what I'm going for.
You know what though?
Is
Wait,
each
that
one
doesn't
plus
make
4?
sense. Wait, don't do it. Cast it as 3 separate instances. Because then you'll
Sure.
get your modifier added to it
You're
3
right.
times.
You're right. Yep.
That's the way to gain.
I am
you gotta
down
game
by.
the system.
Yep,
It
I'll
just
do
takes longer
Don't
to do it.
don't do it more than
Also
would
uses a bunch of
overkill
spell
me.
slots.
Like,
No, and I don't.
Oh yeah, you're right. That uses 3 level 1 spell
No,
slots.
it
Oh,
doesn't. I have
also-
a staff. It uses
so
charge
Jay-
four.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Something you guys have to remember.
I'm down by
You
40.
had 12. Everybody had 12 temporary hit points from the hero's feast, right?
He already used his last combat.
In the fight.
But did Tusador?
Oh, T-Star
T-Star wasn't there.
He didn't have them.
Yeah.
That's right.
Why wouldn't it be doing that?
Because you were busy constructing
He was
him.
there.
No, we were on the boat. We
Yeah.
came back and then got on
Okay,
the boat.
so he'd have had them.
Yeah.
So he's still alive.
Barely.
No, you can't retcon all the way back to that. He was already snow and everything. He's done.
We've retconned
No,
for you
no,
a dozen
no.
times.
Well,
Oh,
name
I didn't
one
want him
instance.
fucking.
No, I'm just-
He's
come on.
done.
I'm just saying.
You're
you
like
had,
bringing this up out of nowhere.
No.
Sorry, Adam. He's already done.
I'd
it.
actually
He's
brought
done
that
it.
up
He's
earlier,
done
but,
it.
I brought it
We
up.
were
I brought
all
up
talking about his.
Carl, you're
death
not going to
route.
the game. You're not going to the game. So you did have you had the temporary hit points.
Yes.
You used yours.
Yes,
So he would still be up. And when he
barely.
barely, but he dropped his
This stuff.
something of his that's liquid, and that's what triggered this thing. Simple. So,
Because I had mentioned that actually earlier. So okay.
but he's got like 10 hit
We all
points.
He would
mentioned
have 10
that he
hit
did
points,
not get it earlier, though. That's
Okay, he's if we're out of initiative, he's totally polymorphing.
He doesn't eat.
We all agreed
He
that
doesn't
he
eat,
did
no.
not
So he didn't
eat
get the
But he
12
did-
hit
wouldn't
points.
get the 12 hit points if he
previously.
can't
We
We literally
agreed.
had
He says
that
he was
discussion
earlier,
about
yeah.
the hero's feast and said
Why
he
wouldn't
did
he
not get it.
I don't think you
We
that you
actually
have to
talked about it.
You have to consume it.
Yes, you do.
But
And
where are we saying he
can.
can't
It
eat? He's a
specifically says that
complete
you
replica.
can.
Yeah,
I think you would
Well,
have to
either
eat.
way, I thought that we
I
said
think
that
he'd
he
die
wasn't
if he
there.
didn't eat.
Like I remember us having this discussion.
No,
and
He's
it
not a
wasn't
goal
just.
line.
and this
The
is
question,
just a
the question was, does he eat? And the
That's
answer
fine.
was no.
Right.
Why do it be no though?
He's not a.
He's not real.
It's
The
It's an
feast
illusion.
takes 1 hour to
It's a construct.
consume
He's an
and
illusion,
disappears at the end of the time, and the beneficial effects don't set until the
No.
hour is over.
No, we don't
Up to
care.
12
we don't.
hours can
That
partake.
doesn't matter. It's a question of
Can,
Yeah,
this.
it's
like,
it's
let's
his
just find out.
double.
Can simulacrum see?
Is his double capable of consuming?
Because he's supposed to be a
Right.
perfect
Yeah.
copy.
Because
Right.
if you're
But it's an illusion.
But
That's
Yeah,
the
but
difference.
to me, a simulacrum
illusion
seems
still,
more
right?
like the simulacrum from Flight of the Navigator.
I'm totally fine with
Not
Adam
Flight
just
of
figuring it
Navigator.
out.
It is a creature
Star or something. The Death Blossom.
Lacks the ability to learn or become more powerful.
therefore you can't add.
You can't
extra
get
hit
extra
points.
hit points.
You
Okay, fair
can't
enough.
add extra armor
Then there's the
or
rule.
anything like
Okay.
that. He is what
It's
he
right there
is.
in that.
So
It can't do it. It cannot
He's a
become more
naked copy
powerful.
of himself.
Right?
I buy it.
That's
Makes sense.
that's the thing. Now, items are another thing, but that's not a totally different subject. You can
So are
equip
we
it.
agreeing then that he's dead?
He's dead.
Okay.
Can't
fair
fly.
enough.
I
So there's a puddle.
just wasn't sure. I couldn't remember.
I'm
Well, because
still,
I just asked about the
Continuity has been restored.
I'm still Adam at second level because of timing. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
So he gets what,
He gets 8 plus 4. So
12 plus
12.
your spellcasting ability mod.
no, that is
That
plus
was
my-
the-
that was plus
So
my-
12. That's super helpful.
Yeah, you might get more. Give me a second.
There's also taking tons of damage. Just throwing that out there.
Nobody cares.
With the Bloom Adept, you get once per turn a bonus healing from my
Nobody
proficiency
cares who
modifier, so you
cares.
get an additional plus 4.
Nice. Thank you very much.
So,
Do that one.
Like, there's something
So
in
you
the
get
forest. We feel like
16.
someone is
So you
working
close the
against
door.
us behind the scenes.
So
I
you
wonder
do
who
it
that could
once
be.
per
you
turn.
close the
Once
door
per turn,
and you
I
can
do
hear
equal
the
to my
sand
proficiency modifier and additional.
blasting
That's
against
good,
the
that's-
windows. You can hear the wind raging outside, whistling past the
If I heal
the
someone,
window
they gain
slots
as
that have been
bonus.
boarded up inside. Tabernax got his torch.
Oh, I actually do have Cure Wounds. I'll throw you a Cure Wounds.
Oh yes.
I kind of
the gu-
forgot that I have that.
The guilt set in. I'll
No,
take it.
honestly, forgot I do. It's,
How badly injured are you?
I took the
He
42.
took 42.
Oh, did you
it'd
take
be
that?
7 hit points.
Done. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Aegis, you see these
Yeah, I took
people
full 42.
like
I'm one of you.
like
Mortals.
just getting like destroyed by the by these things. But
I looked whether elves sweat. In 2E, they most definitely do not sweat.
What is
In
it?
5E, it's up to the DM's
They sweat.
discretion.
I've read lots
And
of
especially
books.
with a 1. I think
Lots of books,
especially
they
with a 1.
all sweat.
All you have to do is you just have to. Have you ever seen Legolas sweat in the movies? Does he sweat in the movies?
He glistens.
If there's no sweat in the
he
movies.
sparkles.
Oh,
yeah.
that's what you're inhaling
I need to know
today. I
that
thought
now.
you'd be inhaling something
I
else.
do have. I have this, but
S-
the smoke. I'm allergic to the smoke and so it
So,
makes it worse.
Yep,
But
I get it.
just
I get
better.
it. I get it.
Vape
Such
pen's
a
a better
ridiculous
choice.
How do I do this? Do I just hold it down?
Yes.
Press button. Receive bacon. so
Good trade
you're inside
for bacon.
the Temple of All Faiths. Okay.
I still have
These braziers are not lit. Show me where you move as you move around.
When you
You
say
want me to
brazers,
move
are the
ahead,
brazers
stealth
these
dead?
little
These
pots?
circular things. Are, you know where I got these from?
You have pass without trade?
I actually just
I'm
poured
gonna cast
glue
right now.
I'll come with you.
into an
Alright,
advent calendar.
Tiny as
You're
shit.
kidding.
All right, you can come with
These
me.
I don't have advantage
Yeah.
on
You're
stealth or
shitting me.
I
anything.
just poured glue into an
You don't need
advent
it 'cause
calendar. I
you're
put
going with
baking.
me
So I
'cause
put
the spell that I cast
flour
is
in the
pa-
advent
pass with a
calendar.
trace applies to everyone
I know
within
it
10
doesn't
feet
stick
that
so
I
hard.
want it to.
I only have a plus
Filled
2
it with
on it.
glue.
But
and
if
left
I
it for a
carry
week.
you, you can
That's
use my
fucking
pluses and
hilarious.
stuff like
Well, I'm
that,
tiny.
and I'm plus
It's cool.
Yeah,
Super
we can-
23.
You're
Super
just
cheap.
like carrying me
great.
here.
Yeah.
Well, you're more. I
They're
picture
good
more
for
like how
police
Grogu
markers,
would
they're good
kind
for-
of be like
yeah.
attached to my back
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
slinking along with me.
Sure, I'm
Here,
gonna
so
go
that's the
with him.
plan. We're gonna go in a little slink fest and go around.
Because I can detect good and evil.
And I've
so I
got
want to go
him
with
pass
him.
without trace is a 10-footer.
Okay.
So I'm gonna carry
Where
him
do you
with
go?
me basically. So so we got the start of the temple here. We're gonna go. You want to just go straight through and
I
just
don't
like
influence where you go.
straight-
I'm on your back.
we're just gonna go straight through and we're just gonna say, hey, we're scouting out quickly. And we'll go straight through towards the
Okay.
main statue.
Give
over
me a
there.
perception
Oh,
check
same with
for
mine.
as you
10.
walk through into this center room.
All right, what's your perception bonus at?
13. Because it's
Passive
So you got a plus 13?
My passive perception is 23.
All right, so you
That's
got
awesome.
higher than me. Then I'll give you I'm gonna be looking with him, but I'll give him the roll so he gets advantage on that, right?
Oh, yep.
So you get
Yep.
advantage.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna
16.
or around that
Plus
sarcophagus
13.
thing.
Okay.
29.
29.
29.
29. Okay, so
I'm with him.
you're helping him look for these.
21 investigation of the sarcophagus.
And it does have inscriptions. It's a name, and it's like you can tell it's like a story about what this person would have done in their life. Can't read it, but it's like the common thing you would find. There's a plate on it at the front, and a little offering tray underneath it. But it's like a a bowl offering tray. It's not like a deposit money here, like a coin slot. It's like a bowl.
Is it in the local language or is it another
The
language?
local language. Again,
More
to
keynotes
read
on
that,
it is
it's just
split
like
them up.
someone's got to cast comprehend languages or tongues or eyes, whatever it is, whatever it is.
Eyes of the Runekeepers. And
It's a warlock thing. But yeah. So you can walk through here. You recognize this statue, and in front, it's just what you see.
I'm gonna say no.
It's just what you see here.
There's none of that snow inside, right?
So show it
None
to
of the
the
white
camera.
powder.
No, this place has been sealed off.
So
This
in
is
that
the
case, then we
statue.
probably could bring out water and be okay.
And if you notice, that is a
And
dog.
take
That's like a
this.
dog-shaped, a dog-headed
Kind of fence
sphinx.
right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Dog head sphinx.
Remember the sphinx that we saw?
That you
in
saw
the little
On the
Kalasham
temple,
Yeah.
right?
that was sucking.
This is a much smaller
Doing the soul sucking.
thing, and it's like in this room
Slurp,
with
slurp.
three
I have
other
the soul slurp. There's
with
so many
three
things.
other things, and all
So
three
many
of them are
things that could be
chained,
said.
but are chained to these
Save them
altars.
all.
Oh,
Right? There's a chain
not
around
going
each of them
too
that
much.
go to those altars. Okay.
And they're all the same.
No,
Oh.
they're all what they
Okay.
represent. Two of them are animalistic in nature. This one's more of like a serpent, and there's two more demonic figures. One is like with cracked skin and jagged skin. The other one is like smooth skin, but it's got no color. They're all
Smooth skin.
carved out of this similar kind of basalt
This is
rock.
very contradictory to the consecrated nature and all of the
It's
decent
a
deities on the
temple of
outside.
all gods, right?
It's
So-
but it's
Yeah.
neutral, neutral and lawful, right? So, when you see this person in here, they're held in each outstretched hand. They're balancing in their hands like a scale, like they're weighing, right? And they're on a circular platform. That platform
These could still be
well, I would know that they're evil.
currently
I
they're
have detect good and evil.
currently they're just
statues.
rock.
Can I do a
Have
history
you
check?
seen Ghostbusters?
You can do a history check.
Are
Think
they
of
in
the
there
dog
with us all of a
Okay.
sudden?
statue.
Yeah,
You see what I'm getting at?
They're
Jay's,
Once
they're
the
here.
dog
No,
is
no,
out,
so he's
now
just
you
looking
know.
at this thing
Inside
over here
of
with
the
Six-
statue.
16
Detect good and
total.
evil
on
will tell you.
on the thing that squeeze at looking at. That's where you are.
Yeah, I'm with
Trigger
Squeeze. Sure,
it
like
Yeah,
why not?
first in order to
So put your piece over
might
by
not even
the
detect it.
it could be on another plane of existence
Here.
inside.
Yeah,
And-
okay, I'm hanging out with Squee for the time being
Undetected.
because
And
they're
you can hear
Yeah,
the
you know, I get
you can hear the wind
That's sick.
whipping around outside, and then you
Like,
start to hear on the
Why not keep it
on the
in
door.
on the door.
Keep it hiding,
course.
yeah.
Right?
Well, I
Think
don't
I've
know
got
if
anything
there's
to
a
reinforce
Yeah,
it
the
right
bars
now.
across it is locked.
No, I'm sure there is.
That's why I cast.
So-
So I was like, it's a good way to.
So that's what you see when you guys come here in this area. There's a lot of all these trees represent gardens, exotic plants that would have been brought
We're
in.
inside
and
of the
maintained.
ziggurat.
Yes. You're inside the second level of the ziggurat.
Are there books?
Not on this level, no. But you do
Damn it.
see
Came here for the library.
No, you do see.
It's
I
gotta
like
be
my
books
reading.
around.
Put our stairs though.
Be books around.
They sell audiobooks here?
Only podcasts.
You
I
see
have
off
to
to the
say.
Oh, darn it.
Off on the side, you see the body of a large, like a snapping turtle humanoid, but it's like desiccated.
It is desecrated?
It's desiccated, not desecrated. It's just
Use it
would
in
have-
a sentence?
it is
The
so
frog
dry
man is
and
desiccated.
worn out. The desiccated corpse was dry and,
It is very
and
desiccated.
Daisy Duck
desecrated
was,
would be
Daisy Duck
I
was definitely
fucked
desiccated.
the desiccated corpse.
Yeah.
Now it's desecrated. I spit on any of the openings.
Desiccated.
I have a lot of words, and I have kind of
he was my
filed
first
turtles.
monk. He was
I
my
have
first
that.
monk.
No, I have to like get a
Was
whole army
a
of turtles.
turtle?
You're still walking in, Carl?
Well, you and I were already
Yeah.
there before anyone else.
So
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
you guys see. You see,
Are we gonna keep exploring?
Well, I mean, we could go up and check out that turtle up there.
Sure. Yeah, let's do it. Can we do
Oh
an
my God,
investigation
turtle,
check
you
on it?
have to be in your turtle
Yeah.
club.
Jeez.
so move your pieces over there.
Only good part of that movie.
Master of
unfortunately.
disguises. Yeah.
Only good part of that movie.
I actually kind
Do
of
we want
like
to make
Dana
an
Carvey,
investigation
but
check on it?
I don't know, man. That
I don't
felt
think you
fun
can.
for me.
I don't think
It's,
you can
uh,
anchor a movie on
there's
his
a-
own. He's like
There's a dried puddle of.
I like
vinegar
that part though.
He's a
around
good
this
backup
guy,
character.
but
Yeah,
the
I like
hands
that part.
of
Just
this
got-
turtle
yeah.
are clutching like an amulet around its neck. Just clutching it as
Hey,
like
Turtle Man.
yes.
I
Should
want
I
it.
cast identify on the
I'm
amulet?
getting it.
Do I have identify?
I want it. So you're coming with me, right?
You
We
can
take-
have a
Yeah,
choice.
I
We
have
take
no
it.
choice. That's why I said I say nothing about where we go. I just follow you.
Identify it.
I don't think I have identify.
Oh no! All right, well, I'll still take it for now. Take it out of his grubby little turtle man hands. Does it react to me in any way, shape, or form?
Only in that you pull it off of out of his hands, and his hands come off with it. They were clutching it,
Alright.
so they just break his fingers, and you just unceremoniously pull it off and dislodge his head.
I say, don't worry, Turtle Man. We'll put this to good use, and hopefully you shall have your revenge.
Okay.
I give him a quick nod to his
You all right?
bod.
Oh yeah.
I give a nod to the bod.
So, the people who are examining this
Just
statue,
film from the
Tabernacle's there, and he's shining the light. Oh, this is Zol Kefi. He's. I've never actually been in this place and seen it, but he reads out the inscription, on the thing here. Zol
It'd be
Kefi
gross to try and,
will always.
loot Turtle Man.
Memnon will always be grateful to Zol Kefi for establishing the first temple of all faiths in Memnon. So he's like, he established like an open kind of discourse, a place for all people to come in.
Does he know what sort of offering he
Oil.
would appreciate?
Oil, usually oil boiled from animal fat. It is a savor.
So just
Most holy.
This flask full of oil. That be
It's an oil.
animal oil? I mean, it would have to be because I don't. In D&D world, they didn't.
I'm surprised
They
you're even
didn't go
asking.
after
I'm
petroleum.
surprised you're even
What are you
asking.
talking
Of course.
about?
Of course it is.
No
Yeah.
Of course
way.
it's animal
They
fat.
got some of that good canola oil going on.
After I asked, I was like, "Well, they're not drilling for it," and
Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be fun.
So I will crack my flask of oil and pour some in there.
You do so.
And I'll
Is that-
say thank you for bringing knowledge to the world.
Ah,
It's
okay.
his polymorph
Cool.
turned into a bronze.
So as you do so, okay,
It's insane.
a little bit of time. But it's
Turn back.
marinating. Whatever you're doing in there, it's marinating away.
The spell only lasts a certain amount of time.
Does
Um,
the amulet look like any of the deities that we'd recognize? Just like curiosity. Does it look like
The statue in the middle.
The statue in the middle.
Yeah.
And what statue in the middle?
That'd be really,
This-
really.
And what is it though?
I think
Well,
it's
what kind of religion check?
I say, hey guys, this
Sister
amulet
Mary
I have
Margaret?
looks the same as that woman.
I will.
This
do,
is the home for wayward
Do you want me to
girls.
do a religion
You
check?
do the check if you actually have it. I rolled a 4, so I'm gonna defer
I
that to
move.
someone else. That's what I'm saying. I don't know anything
I
about it.
move.
Someone else tell me what this is all. It
Let's
can be
close
you.
the door. now the customers are
One
like,
moment.
Okay.
One moment.
All right, cool.
I'm bringing him with me.
So
It's,
19.
Like-
total 19.
Still good. 19.
Sorry, that was.
Um,
No, you're good.
This
Exactly the
deity
same.
that's depicted in the middle is called Areth, and she's called the keeper of the
Oh,
Axis.
Yeah, well.
And you know that she was not worshipped for her mercy or her love or conquest. People would not pray to her. Aureth, Auref, and she would not.
F?
Yeah.
Auref?
Or
That's how you
yes,
spell
yeah,
it?
yeah, with the th. One of those Englishisms that. She's not known again. She's not worshipped for. She was never worshipped for her mercy, her love, or conquest, and that her ability to maintain a level plane for life to exist on. But she wouldn't preserve life. So in making life has to end, right? She's like a cycle god, right?
She's like Vishnu,
Sure,
the preserver.
sure.
Preserver.
Like she's the central aspect of this room.
Of this level of this temple, right? And the focus of people who would have worshipped her or held her in his, like, revered her, would have been like for balance. People who felt like something in their life needed to be rebalanced or something was unjustified happened to them, they're looking to restore a balance. She was like, I wouldn't say like a judge, more just maintaining an even keel, right? And so in this room,
Goddess
these
of balance.
demons, these statues represent creatures that would exist on an elemental plane.
As a cleric, am I able to channel
Into what?
the like statue? Like, am I able to channel any like statue? Am I able to?
No,
Attune
you can
to
absolutely
them
try
at
and
all?
try to converse with the deities in this place.
My god is Gardel Iron.
He probably
Your
wouldn't
god,
like
no,
I
but
was
it
gonna
would
say
all
your god's
depend.
not gonna like that.
He'd get
Some
mad.
I mean, I guess
some
you could
gods
talk
don't
to them,
want-
but you wouldn't be
some
able to
gods don't
worship.
want
Oh,
you
I'm not trying to
Worshiping
worship. I'm trying to
Well, you
attune in
could
a sense.
talk.
I'm trying to like gain
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
wisdom.
You know, with the other gods.
You notice? Pardon?
I'm not in any
God-
way
gods
trying
What
are
to.
like
gods
birds.
do you worship? I pray to them.
You can talk to other gods. You just
Yeah.
can't.
I just want to
you're
speak
God.
to them as an
She's
equal,
beneath
and or
God.
not as an equal, but as a like.
As a groveling servant of the earth
It
who
really depends on the
begs
god
them
that
for
you worship
information.
and how they feel.
Gods-
Some
They're-
are very jealous.
Gods
They're
are-
lawful
exactly.
neutral.
They're like evil girlfriends.
Yeah.
They're talking
Gardel
about,
Iron
don't
Hand
even look at
is
her, don't
lawful
even
neutral. I don't
close.
know.
I don't know.
What's its alignment?
Lawful neutral.
I think fine.
Yeah, so you can say hello. I mean, you're not
Yeah.
you're not
I'm trying to
worshiping them.
commune-
You're not
I'm trying to
cheating.
commune.
Do you
You're
have
just,
the
That's what
spell?
that's like.
Do you
talking
have the
to 'em.
spell? What's the spell? You've used it before. Commune with divinity. Commune with.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Commune.
India is so
Commune with
wild.
nature
The
is what you're thinking.
details. You
No,
you can play decades.
It's
in
just
the
Commune.
details,
Just
right?
commune.
Straight commune.
Level 5.
I do not have it. Okay. That's fine.
Cleric.
Oh, but maybe he'll let you just burn a level 5 in order to cast it because
It's
you're
a
in the
cleric
presence.
spell, but not. I'm
the
not a high
presence of
enough
such-
level cleric.
You have to be a high enough level cleric to pass the level.
What about can you cast a level 5 of a different
Do you
class?
have commune with nature prepared?
I might. Sorry, I was looking on
Because you're in a room dedicated to the 4 elements.
What
within
level is
this
it?
5.
Oh, I do.
Oh, nice.
It's known right there.
Excellent.
Yeah, I do have it prepared.
There you go.
So
Yeah,
instead
maybe
of this
something
effect,
lower.
where it gives you knowledge of the outdoors and land within 3 miles of you, this would be this is an area that's dedicated to this practice.
True, and there is also a lot of nature in the area. Anyway,
There
Like,
was a lot of nature in
yeah.
the area. You're
Lots of
instantly
trees
overwhelmed
and-
because it's 3 miles of your location.
Well, no, not if you're within.
Where are you casting this? Where are you trying? Where is the center point of your ritual? Because this is a ritual.
Yeah.
To
1 minute.
to where are you specifically doing this?
Centered on
The statue that's there?
statue in the middle.
Okay. So when you first make contact with it, your knowledge of the land within 3 miles of you, you're listening through like undead screams, whereas you would normally hear, expect the wailing of the damned, but these are like the screams of the carrots.
I know it too.
Yeah.
I know it too. I got the reference. I got the reference.
Right? Like as the plants withered,
Yeah.
and their life is gone. It's like you hear the echo of that death, right? And then silence from
The echo of the
plants,
death of the carrot.
right?
Und kind.
Now, just confirm if you did want to ritual cast that would take
It is
15
ritual.
minutes, right? Versus
It-
if you had it
is a
memorized,
ritual. It
in
is
which
a
case it
ritual.
would take 1 minute.
It is a ritual.
I understand.
It's a ritual
So
spell.
it takes
can
it
be cast.
takes a minute to cast, and it is a ritual.
You can only cast it
You
as
can only
a ritual.
cast it
and
as a
takes
ritual.
But I thought that there were 2 ways that you could cast ritual
There are spells that can be actions that are also rituals.
Wasn't there some that we went over though? Just so we know to clarify, that was like for every level of the spell, you could cast it as long as you knew it without having it memorized.
No, we just added
Like-
10 minutes. We just added 10 minutes. This casting time went from
So
being
it's-
an action to 10 minutes. But
Okay, that's
but if you cast it as an action, because some of them are very
Yes.
powerful in combat spells.
so you don't technically need to
spend
have
the
Communion with
time
nature
instead
like
of the
memorized. You could always just cast that as a ritual as long as it's known,
If it's
and
known,
it takes 10 minutes, or I should say
known.
11 minutes in this
Yes.
case, because the 1 minute casting time.
Well, I
plus
will
10
take
minutes.
the time to cast it.
Yeah,
You
11
cast it,
minutes,
so-
right? Because then that's like free spell. It
Yeah.
doesn't use a
So-
slot.
Yeah, that's
3
fine.
miles, 3 miles, you, that's fine. So that takes care of that. You're going to just ignore this 300 feet. It does function in this place because this place is dedicated to an elemental being. You gain knowledge of 3 facts of your choice when any of the following subjects they relate to the area: terrain, bodies of water, prevailing plants, minerals, animals, or peoples, powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead, influence from other planes of existence, buildings. There's a latrine.
Very natural.
There's
very
a latrine.
natural.
One latrine for
I
every
didn't ask
3
that. That's
households.
not one of the questions.
But you
I'll
actually
give you that.
could learn about the secrets of those buildings.
Yes. Okay. That would be
So
a
don't
very good
discount
question.
that.
What are?
No, don't. I'm downplaying it on purpose.
That's a good point, actually. Secrets of the building.
Pay no attention to this.
Does anybody have
What
questions?
is the
that
just
they'd
one
like
thing
asked?
he doesn't want us to do?
What if
Subtle changes
Okay.
in tone of voice.
The
like
party would have
tiny
10 minutes
facial expressions.
While I'm
Yeah.
casting this to decide upon questions to
Whatever.
ask.
Yep.
So
Or
I ask
finish exploring
everybody.
this area.
And
I
then
will
the
say-
biggest thing is what's the powerful
3 minutes after you put the oil in the thing, those 2 braziers begin to glow and emit light. Right? Just a dim light, like the light spells cast. And then these braziers light up with the light spell.
and, this is
And then
on
these
what?
braziers light up with the light spell. So that all of these specific ones
Are lit up.
light up enough to illuminate the area in at least dim light.
Okay,
Right?
so this is happening as a result of what?
His offering.
So again,
I
you
think-
wanted to
I
ask
think the
what was your question?
It wasn't canola in the end at all.
Well,
It was the good
so we have to
stuff.
think about
Olive
powerful
oil.
elementals or celestial, like what's
Or
actually
animal
controlling
fat
all
oil.
of this, which
There
is
you go.
that big god. It's
I
not a
like
god,
olive
but
oil.
that
It
big
tastes
thing.
good.
That's my
So,
question.
so your first question is
We got to fine tune the question, but we have to figure out. We're here to learn about the big powerful thing that was an elemental. I think we've learned that much, right?
yeah.
A
So,
bit more about it. So how
What
do
is the elemental being
What its weaknesses and how to
that is
defeat it.
causing
was-
this?
I think we
we
know
need to
what it
go-
is, but we need
What
to,
has what is
But what's
causing
its
this
weakness
calamity?
and how do
Yes.
we defeat it?
What is the source of this calamity?
What is the
The
source of the
release of
and
calamity?
that
how to, and how
genie.
to stop it.
That'll be
The
a second
release of the
question.
genie.
Well,
Okay.
no. Okay, so no. First question: what is the source of this calamity?
What
The
is
statue itself
What is the wait?
answers.
Wait. It's gotta be Go ahead.
Think,
Fine
think,
tune.
think about it a
It's
bit more
good.
before you ask it.
Well, is there a limit to the number of
I get
questions
three
you can
questions.
ask?
Three
And then you can
questions.
cast it again.
You already
Yeah,
know
just
the
ask
source
your
of the
questions.
calamity. It's the djinn, so ask more detailed questions about the
No,
source
no,
of the
no.
calamity.
Ask confirm that that's what it is. Confirm.
Well, then we're
running on-
wasting something on
So
confirming
what? You
something
can
we've
just
already
cast
been
it
told
again.
pretty
We're,
clearly.
we're here right now. I don't mind casting it like 5 times. Who cares?
That is a good point. We can't just ritual cast.
Yeah,
it
there you
as
go.
much
Boom.
as
That's
we
what I
want.
mean. Ritual cast the way that he's
So-
described the word that it
I
works.
mean, we'll at the
Takes
door.
11 minutes.
So that's fine.
It's a level 5
If we
spell,
keep
but we cast it for
recasting it,
free.
How many questions total do we get?
As many as we
Three.
want.
He's not going to give us infinite.
No, we will, as long as we keep casting it. It's
Well,
every
It takes
every
time.
11 minutes, we get 3 questions.
I'm gonna
every
I'm
11
gonna
minutes.
just say I'm not gonna let you just do ritual casting all day.
Eventually,
and
What?
then
That's
just
what
go
I
That was
over
the
and
whole
over
point
and
of
over.
like
wait,
exploiting
I
your,
get
like,
it,
the
but
way
that's
we
but
phrased
it's
it.
an obvious exploitation.
I don't want to
Well, that's
exploit
what it's
shit.
like.
though.
Yes, we do.
No, I
What are you
don't.
talking? What are
You,
you
you
talking
can't speak
about?
for me on that.
But it's a
Well,
You
god.
might want
You
to.
were
I
in
don't.
on
You're
it.
you're communing with
Until
a
we
god.
got busted,
Gods
you
are
were
gonna
good
get
for
annoyed.
it.
You're communing with the god. I would let you do it
So-
one other time. So a total
Sure.
of 6.
Because the god's not going to keep
But the
answering.
second
That's
time,
what I'm
The
like.
god's
the
gonna
second
get
time is not a
again.
ritual.
Yeah.
We
The
had
second time you
infinite-
can't do is
we had
Okay, I can do
infinite
it
casting
patience
with
of
us
any
mortals, even if
ritual
they're
spell.
like nice.
Okay.
Yeah, the god's
First
not going to
question.
let us.
First question.
Think
we
of the
get- we
think of
get
the
6.
spell slot.
Alright,
Think of the
we'll take
spell
those.
slot or the magic energy as an offering,
What?
which is a sweet savor.
Who is responsible for the calamity going
Baynor Castor.
on? Well,
His brother's getting arrested.
So
um,
I'll give you
the water.
I'll
who's
give you
responsible for
I'll
what's
give you a bit
happening.
more.
I'm
So
assuming it's that. Yeah.
so Baynor Castor broke the balance.
Um,
Give you a little bit more.
Oh.
where is Feanor Castor now?
Don't know that. Well, the god would probably know that. Hold on, let me bring up the world map.
But he broke the balance, but that doesn't mean getting rid of him stops this problem.
No, I know, but
So
we
the
do need to.
So the next question is, how
He's the cause, but
do
he
you
may not be the
restore?
one to start.
Okay.
balance?
Order. Yeah,
Sure,
how do you
sure.
restore balance?
That's fine. I still
Not
think
how
that
do you kill him?
on 6
because
questions,
don't
finding
really-
out where he is kind of
Okay.
important.
yeah,
So
It's not a bad question.
the Giant's
it's not
Plane.
horrible.
I don't
He's
care
in the
where-
Giant's Plane now. Okay.
Well, what
So-
was the Giant's Plane?
Next
His-
question.
his-
More
his home-
specifically,
How do we restore balance?
The
that was
castle where we
broken?
fought him the last time.
most likely.
I have taken steps to restore the balance.
That wasn't my question. My
Very
question
weak.
was, how is the balance restored?
By allowing other elementals.
Which is what this goddess is doing.
That doesn't sound like a good.
No, it doesn't sound like a good
So-
thing.
So
Sounds like
she's
a-
brought in this thing that's caused all this problem to go beat the shit out of Castor?
So
She has a
she's gonna bring
Or
some
she's brought
elementals
things that are
in
going to fight.
to fight
the
his
dry-
elementals
Just
that he's
an
brought in.
equal keel, an even playing field. Baynor Castor, just for the party,
Ask her more
he
details
summoned-
about that.
he made contact with a water
In what way?
elemental, basically deity, like a king, like an ancient water
To make the
elemental.
lakes.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know.
Flooded
I know who
something
this is.
to make the
And-
water
That's
run.
Zathor. or
Earth
Zathras.
elementals,
Yeah.
because of
That's
the
your
ends.
guy.
He
No,
summoned
it's not.
that many
You
ends.
think it is.
All like, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
I
He's
would
been
love
doing
it
a
if it
lot of that
was.
work. So
He-
there's
that-
two
that's his
elementals
dad.
that he has swayed.
That works too. That
On this side,
dad.
you've got
That's his
air
dad.
elementals that have built up.
Rivers.
So she's bringing in.
It's
And the
Rivers,
same swath, the same
gods,
area of
yeah.
land that has been affected
now
is
dry.
roughly
Rivers
being
god
affected,
is
but now there's
heavily
openings to different elemental realms
That's
on
right.
this
Larash
plane
is his
Yes.
that aren't supposed to
Yes.
be here.
I like it.
There are not supposed to be openings onto elemental planes on the material.
Okay. So
And
he
that's
got-
what he's broken.
I've divulged a little bit.
and
Should I divulge to everybody a little bit about
Sure, if you like. I mean,
because Zathrix is Slash's dad? Was it?
no, Zathra. It's not. It's his opposite. His opposite.
So basically,
Oh.
everything that Thanor brought into the world to fight up north,
Yeah.
she's brought
Creating
the
lakes.
equivalent here
Okay.
wet and dry, air and earth.
Okay, so never mind then. Slash is the bad
Which
guy
makes
on
no
that
sense
side.
because they're not even in the
That's what I
same
thought.
area. She's
Zathras
just
is
causing
what is coming.
destruction of places
It's in the
already
world.
dry.
It's
Yeah.
in the world.
It's in the
So
world.
it's balancing that part of the world. So she's
With the
balancing
other
it.
part of
It's
the
just
world,
it's one plane.
Yeah,
To
but
her, it's a plane. It's one. It's this ant farm.
Yeah,
I'm putting.
she's a
I'm,
god.
I'm straightening the
she's
shelf.
doing
the ant
this
farm
to
is on.
balance out what he's done on the other side. So it's
Well,
not even
if
bad.
there's
It's just
water magic.
not-
Oh, no,
it's
it's
just
bad.
at the risk.
It's magic
It's
over
really
because basically they've just, instead of stemming one flow, they've created two flows. Now it's
Yeah, there's two
evenly.
big
Now we're
bads.
evenly
It's
fucked.
just
someone
destruction
opened
and
up-
two
opened up-
places.
I'm
It's
just
the
saying
same
it's
place.
not inherently evil. It's just very bad for the people there. is
So
another way to
give
put
me
it.
a give
Which
me
is
a
kind of
knowledge
inherently
nature check for you.
sense.
So you asked two questions.
Destructive.
Two
Okay.
questions.
A
Yes,
nature
very
check?
destructive. So you've already seen the political fallout just from having these areas
She thinks she's doing
overthrown.
good. She's not.
You want a nature check?
It's not even that she doesn't care. She's doing good. She's doing her.
But that's
she's
what I mean.
performing her
She's brought
function.
balance.
From a certain point of
23.
view, she's Obi-Wan.
23. Yes, she's restored balance, right?
Yeah.
So,
Anakin Skywalker brought balance. Not everyone.
except two.
That's how you read the book.
That's how you read it, yeah.
Okay,
So-
Obi-Wan, the season,
The
made me so upset. I hated it.
so your knowledge of nature, that
Because
these
he didn't
elemental
kill, after
creatures that,
everything he
that
saw,
she
he still
is
didn't
just
kill,
allowing into the world now
Yeah.
from
what's
these,
his name?
you know that
Anakin.
their
Un-
intelligence is
unbelievable.
different. They don't even consider life in their spread.
They don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
They don't
but,
care.
And that's
They
the
just
problem.
need
Like
the
after
balance.
everything,
They
That's
he
all
just
they're
saw
they
and all
they
the
they
actions.
they
So
either
this temple
The thing is,
This
Carl,
god
that was his weakness.
is
Exactly.
responsible
Right, but that didn't
for
make everything
the
wrong.
drought
It just
and
says
the,
that's
the
what's wrong
whatever.
with
What's the
Obi-Wan.
spell
Exactly.
thing?
And
It's
Abu-
responsible
It
for
was
all
true to
of
the
that.
character.
And that's why I
As
don't like they showed how weak
it's
his character
elemental
was. Everyone's
is-
like,
It's
so
summoning
great, that was weak.
elementals.
That
That's why he went
elemental
away with that
is
Okay.
It
Here's-
is a
here's an
weakness,
actual
for sure,
question.
but it doesn't make the show wrong.
This is how I was
Well,
going to ask
and
you.
they
Well, I
need
guess you
this-
kind
Okay, I
of
have to hear this question.
Great guys.
If okay, so the elementals are summoned by this god in an effort to balance out the water being added to the world by Feanor in the Giant's Plane. This is being done to offset that within the entire scope of Pharaoh.
Yes. Someone opened an
Great-
unsanctioned
Great
portal.
theory, but everyone is doing it poorly.
Correct.
It's like communism.
It's at the
Government,
expense,
but
like
we
So
everybody.
humans
this side
can't
is
get it
the
right.
water suckers, and
So
the other side
that's
is
what-
the water.
That's
givers.
why what I said.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
do a
think
whole
this
lot of
is being
crap
done
here,
maliciously.
and do a
I think
whole
it's
lot of
being
crap
done
Oh, I think it's
with
being
a
done
different.
maliciously.
It's being done with a different purpose. Their
Different level
purpose
of
has nothing
awareness.
to do with us. They are just trying to keep balance. They're
I
trying
think,
to
but
be
the thing
evil.
is, I think they
trying to
see
be
there's an
balanced.
opportunity here to be had with this imbalance, and they're obviously capitalizing on that opportunity.
So,
Hey, look, there's an imbalance, which means
with
there's
your
an
knowledge check,
opportunity
knowledge
for
nature
us.
check, you would know that these elementals are always looking for a way onto the material or to consume. There's more to destroy. There's
So
more,
they might
it's
be
more.
evil.
It's new. It's new to them. They're like children in a sea of puppies.
Consume.
They don't care about
Okay.
puppies.
Is a
I
lion-
still
is a
get
lion
three
evil?
more spells, right?
Three more questions.
three
You
more
cast it
questions.
What was
again,
your
burn.
third question?
My third question was confirming that this is being done as an effort to balance
Okay.
out the world for what Feanor is doing in the north, on the Giant's Plane.
Which, with your knowledge check, the fact that this guy erected this, and there's many gods here, they seem to be erecting a city in this kind of climate. They would have needed a sense of balance and harmony. Even if this was only just a figure, there were people that did revere this.
So I
Honored
want to
this-
ask a
this
question
figure.
about who on the material plane is like their contact in a sense, because who triggered this, right? Like what they've got to be working with somebody, right, on the material plane that would have brought them to do this.
Who is the architect? Of
Yeah,
but they'd
you
say
need an
avatar
they'd
to
say
do that.
Castor Finger.
No, but Castor has these guys are the opposition.
Not from here.
These
Ralph
guys
Feanor?
are doing this
Oh,
to
yeah,
balance
okay.
out what
Who
Feanor is
brought-
doing
who brought the-
elsewhere.
Yeah,
Right, so Feanor being
Okay.
the material plane conduit, if you will, for
And
splash.
And so one
and
side
for
is the
that.
water elementals. This is the air
Who's on
elemental
this side?
right?
Who do you, who if anyone,
Think
do
about it,
you
right?
work with on
If
the
you were to sit
material
there and you're
plane
like, hey,
to
someone
enact
great,
this
and they send this
Balance.
bidding,
Or
balance,
elemental.
whatever you're doing?
I think
That's
the
my
gods
question.
did it themselves without someone having to ask.
So this kind of deity would be outside of civilized God. This is not like a deity that requires worship.
No,
It's
but
a deity
are-
that just is.
I'm
they're
asking
Yeah,
if they
purpose.
are.
Purpose, yeah.
It's like
They're a
dream
mechanic.
and death
Yeah.
of the endless.
Mechanical.
I'm just more so asking because there were people in Little Kalisham that were worshiping this god and bringing sacrifice
But it's
forward.
not required.
No,
yes.
it's not required. But I'm asking. But my
They're
question
doing it
was,
for their benefit, not for the.
who there has
the
that
god's
has to be
necessity.
organized.
Mhm.
Who is this god working with at the top of this organization? Like who are they working with that on the yeah, in
Pointing
the
at
same way
someone's
that
balls.
the
Redtail
same question
Rogues,
would be
we're
who
back.
is
Job is to balance
the-
Part two.
Who
We had
is
to ask her,
their
she just did.
She just did it.
Yeah, you
direct
guys are way
primary
Way
contact
off.
Nice.
in the
She did it.
material plane?
She just did it.
There's my question.
Nobody asked her. Her job. She's
Yeah.
not a D. She's you ever read Sandman, the comics?
Yeah.
There's
So she's
death,
not a 10.
there's dream, there's desire. They
They
all
just
have a
exist.
job.
Yeah.
Her job is to balance. So she saw all the shit going down, and she said,
I'm
the
gonna do
equivalent of excessive water is this old.
The
I don't doubt
equivalent-
that. I was never doubting that.
So there's nobody that's come and asked
nobody.
her.
No, I'm not asking if there's somebody who's come and asked her. I'm asking if there's somebody that works for her now. Like if because
No.
there's
No.
whole churches that are bringing
Yeah.
groups of
But,
children together.
okay.
Who's
No,
organizing?
it's a fair question though, Adam, because he's just asking:
but
are
it's-
there humans allied with this
Yes.
person that we
Yes,
can
who are
ally
they?
with?
Who is in
Right.
control of the material plane section of this deity?
I don't
It's
know
not-
if I
It's
wanna
like
know
if you ask God, "Hey, do you have any buddies?" He'd be like, "Well, there's
Moses.
this dude
Okay.
called the Pope."
What
What
is-
is that?
No,
Right?
fuck the Pope. Moses.
What is this
Yeah.
deity
Moses
called?
is the only one that can talk sense into God.
What
Right?
is the deity called again?
Pardon?
What is the deity called again?
Zathrix? Or this
Who is-
deity.
Who is the Pope equivalent?
There you go.
There's my question. Who's
But
the
mo-
Pope equivalent
He likes Moses
of this
better.
church, of this God? Who would be the person in
don't think there is
control
anyone.
on the material plane of this religion?
Who's wearing the funny hat?
So
I disagree because there are
There's no
people who are yeah, but there is though because
You're
there
looking
are-
her
for
answer-
mortal
her
element.
answer is
Okay.
this. many people worship many elder elementals. I do not require or seek out.
He's not
She's
working.
insulted by the
However-
space.
however-
as a sports nut,
But
I worship Michael Jordan in the 90s.
But-
as a god.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, I'll say that.
but you could be like, so
he didn't have a church.
that's one of your questions.
You know what I
That's
mean?
fine.
If you
So we got
No
two more.
established church.
Basketball guy.
Feanor was like, he did it, but he's a level 20 druid.
Yeah.
Right. He got that power from somewhere. Right.
His cigars.
You as Matt know River got his power from.
Yes.
There are many. He's not the only one who could
And
potentially
ripped
be a
them.
warlock of an elemental.
And
I'm just
tap
saying.
into
I'm
that.
just
Yeah.
saying that.
Yeah,
So
okay.
if you want to phrase your questions around that, like kind of thinking.
Okay, well, we got two more questions.
Because the
so-
players know, right? So
Well, and that's why I sort of did bring
And
up
it's-
Slarash.
it's
Like that's what
convoluted.
Slarash was for
I feel like
River and Fëanor.
So hear me out. I feel like one of the questions has to circle around. We know what's happening now. Right? We know that. We know that she, in her so-called infinite wisdom, thought, "Hey, I'm gonna throw my champion in the ring to fight his champion." Meanwhile, too bad his champion's over here. His
And they're
is
just
here.
harmony.
And
with
they're
the
just
small
spots.
plays.
And they're just wreaking havoc, right? And they don't
Both
realize
sides.
they're supposed to fight each other or balance each other out.
like two
So-
kaiju that
yeah,
are way
exactly.
So
the
we
next-
need to.
So-
We need to
Teleport
know.
one
we need
to
to
the
work with
other.
them.
Mega
Exactly.
teleport.
We need to know.
That's-
Are we
that's pretty
supposed to
smart.
bring?
We need to
are we
have-
supposed to bring this
That's
over
a
there to
good
fight?
idea. Oh,
Are
I
we?
love it.
You know what I mean? Are we supposed to bring her champion over there to
Yeah,
fight
let's do it.
and
Okay,
have
so-
the balance, or we need to stuff all of them back in their lockers?
Hypothetical question that I
Oh.
may say go on after.
First one's more fun.
How are we supposed to utilize your power to combat Fëanor? That's the hypothetical question. Does that
I'll
make
wait
sense?
until you officially ask. the
That's
question.
why I'm.
Because for her, she doesn't give a shit about local.
No. But
she's
how?
just-
Things are
okay,
balanced right
So
now.
do we want
She's
to?
done her job.
She's
In
done
this
her
case,
job.
then, do we want to help her fight him?
So I think we need to maybe talk to her about that it's not balanced here and it's not balanced there.
Yeah.
We want to
Well-
bring balance to both spots.
Well-
Restore.
I think when we think about it this way, to her, the job's already done. She'll say balance is restored, right? So now we have to think about moving what she did and bringing it there, or moving their stuff and bringing it
But
here.
I think
So
that's-
she's not
but that's
specifically doing it. She's
kind of
raised
asking
a
the same
jig
thing,
So then
right?
we
to
asking her to
For her,
dissipate
right?
what's here, and it said create them over there. Is what you're saying, right?
Yeah. How can we?
Yeah, she's
How do
she's,
we
she's
lure
got this gin to do it. I
her
think that would be
champion
its name.
here?
Yeah,
With
Uh,
that
she's
one.
the reason
or,
that's
or
right
that.
here.
Or
Yeah,
right
she's
now
the
they're
reason it's
just
there,
there.
but
We
Yeah,
know that.
So
You got
She's
it.
not-
You
but
got
she's
it.
not-
so we need to find Zothrax and get him to go there.
Yeah, you got it. How do we
I
sick
figured
them?
it.
Yeah. On
Woo!
his-
I did something
Are we
tonight.
targeting?
I've done nothing tonight except die. Okay, so
we-
what we need to
You
do.
didn't die.
Well, this is okay. This is the only decent contribution I have tonight. We need to find Zathrix. We need to buddy up with Zathrix, and we need to get his ass over to Fëanor Castor. That's
Or-
what we need to do.
That's the name of this.
It's the
This-
drying.
that's
That's
the-
what,
Yeah.
but that's what we've been trying to
That's
figure
the
out
name
how
of
to ask the
this
goddess.
deity
to do
is
it.
the-
that
these
you,
are-
this
these
is
are
the
the
deity
gods,
that you guys that was
Zathrax.
drawing
We
the
need to
moisture
get
out of
in
the
there.
children.
Right,
while
that's
they're
why
sleeping.
we were asking that question. of the
That was
god,
an altar
which was
disaster.
figuring out how to
We're-
ask
well,
These
like,
guys are
Here's the
trying
thing,
to
what would
combat
make you think
Fëanor.
that Zathrix
Zathrix
would
doesn't give a shit.
Zathrix doesn't give
He's
a shit.
happy.
He doesn't give a shit
Zathrix is
now,
like, oh my
but
god,
we need to get
how,
him over there.
how fortunate! I got to come out too. Thanks, guys.
So just to
That's
put it
why
into a
we have
different
to ask
perspective,
if
the goddess.
someone
someone
is happy, it would be
besieged
her.
an elder elemental for power and sacrificed their soul and became their warlock. Right? That's the way that generally creatures like this would gain access
foothold.
to, right, a foothold in the earth. Right? This
the
deity's
reason
purpose
River
is
is-
to
We have to find
facilitate that.
Zathrax.
It goes for one, goes for one. It's a
Not
union.
necessarily.
The
Yes,
elementals
find
are all
River.
just unionized.
You know stuff.
See, so I think what ended up happening here was this Orath or whatever empowered Zathrax in order to keep balance after
Yes.
the other guy came down.
So,
and
so
stuff.
that's why I'm saying we need to introduce Zathrax.
But it
to-
wouldn't be Zathrax. Zathrax doesn't care. It would be more Orath is the one that we'd have to convince.
The
in
Orth is
order
the
for
is the one.
the balance.
Orth
She's
is the one who maintains.
Orath doesn't care.
Or at the, you
Then
have
none-
it
then
backwards.
none
done her
of them
job.
care.
We
Zathrax
have it
probably
flipped.
doesn't care either.
That's what I mean. Then,
No,
none
we have
of them
But-
care.
Whether he cares or not, if we can get him where we want him to be, that'll solve the problem.
But we have to ask her. Because
How?
if we just
Yeah.
go to Zathrax, he's
He's
gonna
gonna
say
say
fuck
fuck
off.
you.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
just
yeah.
suck
I-
our
I-
moisture.
I like-
So we
Okay,
need to
so
figure
how
out
do we
to-
convince
How
him?
do we deal with
We
Zathrax?
have
How
to
do
talk
we
to
convince
the
Zathrax?
god.
We have to tell her that balance isn't restored until they fight it out.
Or
that-
we have to figure out the way
The-
to
you know what I
ask
mean?
that.
How do we move
Okay,
over
So like,
there?
how
Hard
do
time
we
telling
get
her
Zathrax to
over there.
here to fully quench?
We need to move
this
him
is
from
what we
here
need
to there.
figure out.
And what's the name of the other deity again? Do we have its name written down somewhere?
The Zathrax is the fire one, and Slarash is
Slarash.
Is
the
the water one.
That's
Slarash.
Rivers.
So we need to ask her, how do we get the two together to fully bring balance?
That's a good
But,
question.
but
How do we
going
move
to Zathrex isn't gonna change
No,
anything.
so-
Going to Slip,
Okay, so
whoever
yeah,
isn't going to.
I will
He's the
start by
win.
prefacing the question
Zathrax
with
is the win.
from our point of view, and we understand and respect yours, but from our point of view, balance has not been restored, and there are two major areas of our world that are dramatically affected by the two things going on here. How can we utilize Zathrix and Fëanor and bring it together?
Not Fëanor.
Not Fëanor,
Slash
Slarash,
pitch
rather.
slash take
Slarash together
Slarash.
to make peace that transcends your dimension and ours.
There will be no peace between the elementals. They will work against each other for the destruction of your world.
Okay, now we phrase it this way. In your judgment, you
This
have
is our
not
last
created.
question. So we need to be careful.
In your judgment, you have not created order by creating two separate instances of warring factions that aren't engaged against each other. What you've actually done. It's not a question. I'm just talking directly to the statue right now. What you actually done
to me. I'm ignoring.
is create two instances of disorder, not one instance of
I
order.
said that to them already.
Well, I'm just talking to the statue. I'm not asking
So
any questions.
Just as a DM
Statue's
here, I'm putting
just
my
like-
hand on my head, thinking I'm out of game for a second. You guys are thinking about this from a very mortal point of view. Order to you is different than cosmic order.
Yeah, and that's where I'm
Right.
trying to explain and plead with the deity, and that's why I tried to
How do
provide
we remove
context.
both?
Pleading is
That-
a
We
good
don't need
idea.
to. What we need to find out is just how do we get these two together?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It's probably going to be bad.
Well, no,
But
you
even
can't
getting
go
the-
to them.
The
Right,
thing
we
is,
have to ask
even
her.
getting the two together, there's something that says they even want to fight each other. They
Correct.
could be like, "Yo, what's up, buddy? It's been a while since I've seen your home
Well,
slice. Nice
I
to see
find
you
that
both on the
unlikely.
private
Which is
side
why,
of the
again, my
ladder."
question was specifically
But the
with the context that our two dimensions have a different definition of order, right? My question was, how can we utilize the two existing powers, Slarash and Zathrix, and his channeling of our wrath or whatever, to come together to create a balance that transcends, this is the exact wording I use, that transcends both realities, theirs and ours. How can we find a balance that exists for both of us?
He holds out both hands. You either sever them from this world
Kill them.
or allow them to consume your world.
So the last question then is, how do we sever them?
How do we sever them? Very simple. I agree with you. That's a great question.
Bind and close their gates.
Oh, there we go. Gates. This is new
So then we have
information.
to kill Fëanor and Dry.
You might have to find River actually. 'Cause River was.
Or was it River that was the gate?
Yeah, might have been. I'm telling he knew River for a decent amount of time as Squee. River is.
Buried in the
is
dwarven
like,
ruins.
Within a
and
gem.
rotting.
I think if we save River, we're causing new problems. I think
Um,
River is a
no,
whole
we need
new.
to-
as far as the party has no idea that River had anything to do with it.
Yeah, we
Squee
think
would though,
Fëanor.
wouldn't he?
No.
Oh no, not that he had anything to do with where he is, where he lies, where his body is. Nothing. He knew that.
Oh
he
yeah,
had
you wouldn't
dealings
know
with
that
Fëanor.
part about him being.
He knows that he had dealings with Fëanor and
Well, the goddess just told us Fëanor is the cause of this.
Yeah.
he broke the balance.
You guys would probably expect to even see River with
So
That's true.
So we have to kill
So-
Fëanor and the Dry gate. So the Dry gate.
Sounds simple.
so
So for us to restore balance, we have to
with
kill
that the statue
everything that.
the statue's visage, steals off, like becomes just a stone again.
I cast Magic Mouth on it.
Okay.
And it goes whenever anybody walks into the room.
Blows a raspberry at it.
Excellent.
Nice.
Thank you for showing that deity disrespect, so that they will definitely not.
And then
hinder
I
future,
bow at it with respect. That is my sign of respect as a human.
So you're still inside the Temple of All Faiths. The library is the level below you. there is a level still above you too. This whole place is sealed off and it is consecrated. So you cannot keep casting through with nature until a set time or whatever.
That's fine. That gave us a lot of info out of the deity. I'm happy with that.
No, that's
So
good.
you only
got
have
a
to
lot
travel
of
all the way into
progress
the middle
there.
now. I feel like I want to give you guys a freebie, but I don't also want to.
Just on Callanport.
Oh, because I'm here. I have to highlight something.
I guess we should still look in the library for some more information
Oh, yeah.
on the weaknesses of
Absolutely.
the dry.
Where this thing sprung up in the first place? Where was the
Yeah.
first
The
instances? It wasn't
Scrolls.
here. It wasn't here.
Scrolls.
I'll kind of give an offering to Oreth. I say, Oreth, goddess of the plains and of the cycles, and I show her the amulet
goes,
that I got. Exactly. I show her the
That's
amulet
exactly.
that I got off of the turtle man. I say, I have this amulet which bears your signal. Please imbue it with your power that I might go ahead, that I might go and continue to bring peace and equality throughout the plains.
And
And
honor you. Would this not
Yes, and
piss
honor
off?
you in your
honor
names.
you.
But
Oh, you don't.
yes, I swear no denomination to anyone, but I know that I would help equalize
If you
things in
take
this
it off of the
world.
turtle,
And on top of that, I will also go and I will try and have that
turtle didn't come back later.
Noman remove the thing that is happening to your face, which is showing you such utter disrespect. You don't deserve that. I'll also do my best to get that removed. And I take it and I say, thank you for your blessing. And I put the amulet over my head. In her sight, in her visage, and I kind of bend over in honor of her, holding the amulet, and then I tap it against my chest, looking up at her and be like, you got it, then going to
Stone face stares back at you. This.
And it goes.
That's all good. Let's still go.
Squeak
I
will
don't
go to the
remove
basement.
this. Remove
Okay.
the face. I can see.
I'll remove it from the face.
I can see you doing it to other statues, but not of the
I
goddess.
removed it from the
Dutch
face.
is looking for
And
scrolls,
out
books,
again.
scrolls,
So,
spells,
He removed it. He removed the
I
face
did
from the
remove-
goddess
I did
after
remove
I
it from the
requested it of him. It's removed. I show the goddess the amulet. Tap tap tap. Tap tap tap.
How does this make you feel, Adam?
I have nothing to say to you whatsoever. That kind of
Maybe
face.
something good will happen.
Acquired good favor.
So you're gonna go. The doors inside here in the temple, they're like locked, but it's not difficult. They're not difficult to break locks. Right? There's no secret combination.
I'm
This
an
is
artificer, I should be
made.
able to.
This place is made to allow certain people access
Does
to
the turtle
knowledge
have
of certain
keys
things.
in his pocket?
He does have
Yeah,
keys.
I'll take the
There you
keys.
go. Someone searches. There you go. So the amulet. Is someone going to cast identify on the amulet so I can
I
just
don't
see
have
what it does?
identify.
Did the puddle?
Yeah, I think the puddle might have actually.
Identify?
I have
Do we?
detect magic. That's it.
Do we not have identify? I don't have it.
It's probably.
Identify?
Oh, it can be very handy. It's just I had other things I need
You
more.
can-
It's
you
a
can-
shell and
I used it a
Shield
lot
to
on
detect
river
maybe
magic.
there what it does.
disguise,
gonna do an
self-match, and
Arcana
slide
check on
other
it.
stuff.
Okay. Necklace of some kind.
Well,
Seeing you do an Arcana check made me want to
I mean,
do
it was
an
a
Arcana
15.
check.
Arcana, actually.
Oh.
I forgot.
Oh,
Sure.
I'm
19?
proficient, so yeah,
Sure. So
15.
You're
you're
a ranger.
15. The amulet
19.
at the moment of death,
Plus
if you
zero.
clutch it, casts gentle repose on you, allowing your body to not be turned into an undead.
Okay, so that's why the turtle. did it.
That's why he wasn't undead, right?
Okay.
So
That's
he-
cool.
So
Alright,
you
that's
That's
you
kinda
prevent
sick,
yourself from being able to turn into an undead, but you have to
Definitely unwell.
utter the word.
Can we give it back to the
What
turtle?
word again? He's already dead. He
You
already
didn't identify it. You know if you
Now he
identify
could be
it.
an undead again.
You know the word if you identify it, but you didn't. You just know that's what it does.
For higher level cleric, you bring it back to life.
So who knows though?
So
Who can cast identify? This could actually be pretty key.
nobody.
None of us have. I could have.
I can't
identified,
even
but
learn
I-
it.
I don't.
So tomorrow we can identify.
All right.
So I'll
I know
take.
what it does. All I care about.
So next in the chat over the week, I'll reveal what's found underneath when you go to the library. Unless you want me to go out the library, I don't have anywhere near enough bookshelves. But you use the
Get
Dewey
crafty
Decimal
with it.
System.
We're taking our
Get
time.
that printer going.
Okay, that's it. Just firing off bookshelves and painting the same thing over.
No, every
Hundreds
book
and
has to be
thousands of
different.
teeny
I was gonna
tiny
say,
books.
yeah.
5,000
Red,
volumes.
man.
All
That's why I
first
like this one. It's got a lot of
copies.
empty
Yeah.
shelves. Just
Okay.
imagine books on the shelf.
That's right.
Just
Yeah.
This is
imagine.
in the St.
those
Thomas
ones are
Library.
rented out.
Yeah,
We're looking
yeah.
for the library.
Very
of
teeny, teeny,
Alexandria.
tiny brush.
Scrolls.
Every
skulls,
Name on every book.
files.
So
The Dewey Decimal System.
you go down and I will reveal.
Don't you know the Dewey
I will
Decimal
tell you this.
System?
The first instance of
You know the reference.
the drought began in the Scorching Mountains by an orc clan.
Oh.
And they have not been seen. There has been no movement from the mountains or any of the orc or the tribes that are known for roaming the wastes in the desert. Been no contact with any of them.
Where are they from specifically?
The mountain, the Scorching Mountain.
Went from the Snowflake Mountains, and now we're going to the Scorching.
What?
Hell yeah! I expect a Scorching Mountain build out as good as the Snowflake Mountain build
Oh,
out.
we
one.
No,
better.
man. I expect one as good as like what he made for those kids. I
Like-
want to have like.
Am I the
that-
only one who
detailed
remembers when you
scenery.
guys were fighting in the future in that whole
That
big
was fun.
massive table
He's
setup?
definitely the only one who
The
remembers
best
that.
setup you had though was out in the garage,
Which one?
and this was before I was playing.
Oh, that was back when
Yeah.
that was the Ravenloft, Castle Ravenloft,
That
where
was
the castle
that was
in the
big.
distance. And I
That
had
was
the-
really
that
really
was
big.
cool.
That castle was.
That was
so
a
many
huge
levels to
setup.
it.
Yeah, that was like 5 sessions or something. Getting
It's gotta
through
be
the
gotta be
castle.
that had to be double this table, or am I just imagining that?
No, so I had an 8-foot long
Those folding
folding
Yeah.
table, but it wasn't as wide. This is 8 feet,
Okay.
right?
It felt like it
and
was.
then I
bigger,
had,
but
then I had 2 short ones on the sides.
yeah,
And I had 2 very short ones that beefed out the middle area.
Right.
Then I had a big piece of wood over it, so also it was level.
right, like it was definitely the size of this
it was
full
like
table and
U-shaped.
more. Yeah, yeah,
It was U-shaped.
that was cool.
That would only work in the garage.
Once a year, or like
Then
Christmas
I have to clean
and
my
summer.
whole garage.
Okay.
That-
Sorry,
But
you,
we
you
also-
can't blame me for asking.
know,
You
I know.
can't be mad at me
This
for
is a
asking.
pretty decent table.
This is an
We
amazing
would-
decent
table.
sized table.
I'm not complaining. I'm just
We would
you
play
know.
like between 8 and 12-hour games,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's why you
you
could
needed
do
a
that.
huge setup. Yeah.
And sometimes I strip it all down and rebuild
Oh,
in the
shit.
middle.
We're still recording as well, just so you know.
Okay. Well,
Could
I'll keep my
we
dick in my
do that
pants.
like 4 times a year, once a season, do a 12-hour
Despite Adam's salacious
Unfortunate.
text.
Unfortunately.
What?
I wish I would have said
Once,
nothing.
once a year or
Damn.
12-hour game? Or
My
8-hour game?
opportunity is
I
limited.
see. We would do those
One
games.
time a year.
It
We
was
do
only like
those
once a
games
month.
like once a month. We play.
Yeah.
And
people were coming in from Hamilton.
yeah, Kalina would come over and stay the night, and
Yeah.
Jeff would come out from Bowmanville. Right. People would come here.
It was an event.
That's cool.
But I mean, we could do a big, massive game. We all go to the cottage sometime. That could be a thing, right?
That'd be neat.
It'd be a lot of theater fine, but
I don't.
fine. Sitting around the
Anyone
fire
here
eating
gonna
mushrooms.
complain about it being theater of the mind and us sitting around a fire? Hands
That
up if that
sounds
sounds like a bad idea.
Portobello.
Redtail Roads. Until next time. We'll see you
on the channel. Like, share, subscribe. Do those things you're supposed to do. You'll be one of our few subscribers, and we appreciate you. RTR.